Alright everybody, it's me Roku back with some more content. This video is the full in-depth analysis of Darius builds for Season 14. Now, a few things to keep in mind. Number one, this video is going to have a lot of gameplay of me just tryharding to try these builds out in-game, of me basically just trying to full-on win the game instead of just playing for fun for the builds. So that gameplay will be at the end of this explanation, but there'll be timestamps to where that starts in the description below. So if you just want the gameplay, go check that out. But for now, we're going to get into all the items and get into like when are you going to build them, what they're for, one by one of all the relevant things in our build. Another thing is that this is like a relatively early patch within the preseason. The Season 13 is not even finished yet, so everything in this video is subject to change. But with how Riot handles things in the preseason, the most that will happen is just some things getting buffed and nerfed. I seriously doubt Riot's going to majorly change anything that they've done to the items, but in case they do, be sure to be up to date with the current patch though, right? So if you're watching this video 3-4 months in advance, try to make sure to know what's been changed and what hasn't been changed so you don't get outdated information. But again, I don't think they're going to change anything too majorly. Anyway, so what I'm going to do right here is just, as I mentioned before, go through items one by one and talk about their most common build cases. I'm not going to go through items that have just remained the same, like Guardian's Angel or whatever, but I will be going through things that have changed or things that have remained the same, but their use case has changed. So, like, Deadman's Plate has mostly stayed the same, but its use case is slightly different, right? So I'm going to go through that as well. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. So the first thing that's noticeable about the new items, and it's like the biggest change, is that there's no mythic items anymore, right? Have completely removed mythics and turned them into normal items. Right? Has also removed Divine Sunder and Gore Drinker, which is, in my opinion, it's a bit of a mixed bag, because Gore Drinker was how melee bruisers were tanky to begin with, so I'm not too sure how Juggernauts are going to like not having Gore Drinker or Divine Sunder, but on the other end, Divine Sunder was like the most toxic bruiser item in the entire game, so I'm glad that they removed it. And Strikebreaker and Triforce have been changed quite significantly, which is what I'm going to get into first, right? Triforce versus Strikebreaker, because this is like the whole debate in the Darius game sort of sphere. What do you build? Triforce or Stride? Now, in my opinion, Triforce is a lot better option than Strikebreaker. Now, there is a world where we can build them both, right? So instead of just going one and then go for the rest like a normal build, you could just go both of them and then continue on a normal build. But in my opinion, that is not the best idea, because from the few matches, well, not few, I played like 10s, 20, 30 matches in total in the preseason. The game is a lot more one-shotty. Okay, there is so much more damage in this game, and it's also way more snowbally. So, in all the matches I've played, when an assassin gets fed, they one-shot everything that isn't like a full tank, including me, right? And I know before, in the actual game Season 13 right now, assassins do still do that, they just one-shot you, they're fed. Now it's noticeably faster, right? I've used this example before, but let's say an Akali goes in on you, does her whole combo, and then she kills you with her second ultimate, right? She R's towards you, she R's through you, does her combo, and then R second to just finish you off, right? Now, she doesn't need to do the second R to kill you, right? She just, her shuriken, Q auto, and the first R, that's enough to just completely kill you, and then she has a spare R2 to use, right? Imagine this as the case for every single assassin, right? Every fed assassin no longer needs that one extra step to one-shot you at the end of their combo. So fed assassins are going to be way more powerful in the next season, if things stay the same, than previously, right? What this means is that tank items are more important than ever, especially on Darius, who's a champion who doesn't really have tank mechanics in his kit. All Darius has is the Q heal, which is optional, or is situational in that you're not always going to land your Qs, right? And in many situations when you CC'd, you're just straight up not even going to land one, right? So, with Q being situational, and Darius basically just having like really good base stats, he has no real tank mechanic in his kit to help him survive these kinds of high damage situations. This means we really got to supplement our build with tank items, or at the very least, like bruiser items that give us tankiness, like Sterax or Death Stance, things that make us more durable, okay? And because of this, building both Triforce and Strybreaker, while it will give us a lot of amazing damage, right? I've tried this build out, like, and I've recorded many videos of me just building them both together, where I build both Triforce and Strybreaker, and I'm just going around killing everyone. I do also notice that we are way more squishier than usual, right? I would just die so much quicker, and I'm like, man, if I had built Sterax in that situation, I would survive that extra second to land that Q and kill everyone. So, in my opinion, it is almost never worth it to go both Strybreaker and Triforce. Now, there are some cases where it might be, which I will get into, but just as a skeleton sort of build for Darius in the most viable way, is you go one generalist bruiser item that will basically cover most of your bases in terms of it gives you AD, it gives you some kind of wave clear, it ideally gives you attack speed, and it gives you health, right? Just a bruiser item that gives you a bit of a lot of the stats that Darius generally needs, right? We go for one of these generalist bruiser items, or I call them the like main items, and after that, we go into a bruiser item that has some sort of defensive passive, okay? If you're super fed, you can go for a Death Stance. If you're not so fed, or if you just need that shield / tenacity, you go Sterax Gauge, but you get it, right? Something that's a bit defensive. And then we have the choice of going for either another defensive bruiser item or just full tank, right? I straight up think that going for 2 offensive bruiser items is very risky because, again, it doesn't really matter how fed you are. If someone on the enemy team with damage is fed, they will just straight up one-shot you alone, right? They'll just kill you so quickly you won't even know what's going on. So unless you're really, really fed, I would highly recommend I would recommend not going for 2 damage bruiser items, okay? So the general idea is, first item, damage bruiser item, second item, defensive bruiser item, and third item can be either a defensive bruiser item or a full tank item, and the last 2 items are just full tank, right? So that's the overall skeleton of our build. Now let's get into things item by item and talk about how good each of them are. First, what I'm going to do is go through all the sort of main items, right? The items that you would build first to just be like the cornerstone of your build. We're going to start off with Triforce. Now, Triforce is very, very expensive. I think if we look at like all bruiser items, it's straight up the most expensive one. And if you look at all items in the game, it's like the second or the third. Oh yeah, they've added these. Okay. It's one of the most expensive items in the game. And it is, in my opinion, the most viable first item rush for Darius. Triforce is so is so insane right now because, like, the amount of damage that it gives us highlights even more than before, right? I've had situations where I'm just straight up one-shotting people left and right just because I have Triforce. So, and also the reason Triforce is going to be built so much more is that a certain other item got insanely just destroyed. Like, Strybreaker being so much worse than it used to be is the reason why we're going to be building Triforce most of the time, but to be honest, the game kind of just snowballs a lot harder too, so if you're fed in lane, going Triforce is going to give you all the damage you need to just one-shot squishies and just obliterate them. Now, the thing about Triforce is that it's amazing DPS, you eat up turrets like breakfast, you one-shot squishies, and it's like, it's the most 1v9 carry item that you can build, right? One thing that it sucks at is 1v1s. Right? Which sounds insane because, oh, it's a split push turret destroying item, right? How is it bad in 1v1s? The main reason is that the popular side lane champions, like Jax, your Fioras, etc., they are, like, by default, unless you outplay them, they're just going to beat you on the side lane, right? Now, this might change a little bit, depending on, because Divine Center did just get nuked and removed from the game, so Jax's build might change, so some of the silent champions like Trundle, Tryndamere, etc., their builds might change as well. For the most part, these champions who just get on your face, stun you, whatever, and they just beat you down with their auto attacks, these champions are just going to destroy you if you go for Triforce, right? If you have Triforce against a Trundle, what are you going to do when he just pillars behind you and just runs up to you and just mashes you with auto attacks with lethal tempo? Like, you're just going to die on the spot. That is where Strybreaker comes in. Ironically, Strybreaker is, in my opinion, the best 1v1 option for Darius when it comes to side lanes because that slow and move speed is incredibly huge for outplaying specific abilities, right? Let's say that a Jax starts Counter-Strike and starts walking up to you. What you can do is use Strybreaker instead of your hook to avoid that Counter-Strike because, again, this doesn't just slow Jax. it also gives you move speed. So let's say this is a Jax, and he's just like, he's activated, let's just get some boots too, just to have it be a bit more realistic. So he has activated Counter-Strike, and he's just running towards you. I could just Strikebreaker and run away, right? He gets like 110 less move speed, and I get that more. So the slow, essentially, it isn't a 30% slow. It's essentially like a 60% of move speed difference. You can think of it that way, right? So let's say a Riven activates her ultimate. You can just go for a hook, Strikebreaker, and then just run, right? And then if she uses all of her abilities, she will either not reach you at all or just barely reach you. And if it's like, if you know anything about Riven, if she wastes all of her Qs just to get on top of you, she has no damage aside from just auto attacks, and you still have your W and etc. to just slow her even further and just run away, right? Or like a Fiora, let's say she activates her ultimate, you can use your Strikebreaker to just like have the move speed to quickly run up against the wall, and then use the rest of your abilities to fight off without her being able to reach that final vital, right? So Strikebreaker is great if you want to outplay specific abilities that ruin your day, right? Let's say a Tryndamere, just he spins onto you, he ghosts. With this thing, you can very easily kite him and then just get back into the action and then kill him after doing that kite to, you know, like put him between yourself and your Q range so he isn't just like in your face just mashing you with auto attacks. So if you are struggling in lane, right, or if you have to side lane against a champion that is very good in the side lane and you haven't just completely dominated them, because keep in mind, if you kill a Trundle like 3-4 times in lane, you're just going to kill him like the entire match. Right? It doesn't really matter too much whether you go Strikebreaker or Triforce, because you're just going to dominate him either way, right? And at that point, it might be better for you to go Triforce to just dominate his team instead of building anything to fight him any further, right? So if you kill these champions in lane multiple times, then yes, just keep going for Triforce. But if you have any trouble, then it's a bit better to go for Strikebreaker. And the good part is, Strikebreaker and Triforce have like the same-ish items, right? You can just go for Phage, and then go for like a thing of attack speed, and then from then on you can kind of just pivot towards either of them, right? So that's like the good part of having this kind of choice. So yeah, all in all, we're mainly going for Triforce, but if things go wrong, we're going for Strikebreaker. Now the specific reason that's why Strikebreaker is just way worse is that, number one, it doesn't give us ability haste anymore, right? Triforce gives us a bit of every single stat that we need, right? So AD, check. HP, check. Ability haste, check. Attack speed, check. So after we get Triforce, we literally don't have any stat quota to fill on Darius anymore, so you're free to just build whatever you need. Whereas with Strikebreaker, although like it does give you a lot of the stats that you need, like AD, attack speed, and HP, it doesn't give us ability haste, which means that we won't have that extra bit of cooldown reduction for some of our abilities. Now Darius doesn't need too much ability haste, but he needs just a bit to just shave off that extra second from his abilities, right? So in my opinion, that is a huge reason why Strikebreaker is not really that best of an item anymore. And also, this is not something that I notice immediately, but Strikebreaker's active doesn't do damage anymore. Like, it just straight up doesn't do damage anymore. This is so trash that I can't even explain, because that extra damage helped us proc Conquer. It was an additional thing in our combo. It was extra, like, wave clear. It was so useful to have that extra bit of damage, and it's just straight up gone, right? And also, the active itself, while in theory, right, because it's like, oh, you get that extra bit of move speed for every single champion they actually landed on. So let's get more dummies in here. So if you landed on just like one person, yeah, it's a bit of a decent move speed. But if you land on all 3 people, for example, you get a lot of move speed. This is really nice in theory, but if you know anything about how teamfights work, this is not that useful, because if you're in range to Strikebreaker 3 people, you're getting stunned, rooted, feared, charmed, whatever. There's so much CC in the game right now that if you're in position to Strikebreaker more than 1 person, you're going to be rooted or stunned, so that move speed is just going to be useless, right? Because it doesn't matter how high your move speed is, because when you're stunned, your move speed is 0. So despite this being better against multiple targets, in practical situations where you're fighting multiple targets, it won't be that great. And also, this is not just like a ghost that you can use for 3 seconds, it's a burst of move speed, right? As you can see, we get that pretty sick move speed for like a second, and then it just whittles down over the last second, right? So for 1.5 seconds, you have that extra great amount of move speed, But the other half of the effect is basically just like a 20 move speed buff, which isn't all that great, right? If you can see, it always just goes back down to that, right? Like, it just, like, there's some kind of code that makes it stay at, like, that minimum amount, right? It's not the code, it's just, it's actually temper, right? So it goes to 0. That's pretty trash. Anyway, as I was saying, practically in teamfights, this is not that useful, right? In terms of its use case, you're basically using it in teamfights to dodge a specific ability, right? Let's say that you're fighting against like some sort of frontliner, and then there's like a Lux there. Then you do the Stridebreaker, you dodge to the side to get rid of to avoid the root, and then you go back into the action. That is how we're using Stridebreaker in teamfights, right? Not using it to just like run around killing everyone, we're using it to dodge specific abilities to outplay specific things. And the thing is, in teamfights, with multiple people throwing abilities at you all at once, it's going to be really difficult to dodge anything, because even if you're fighting this one guy, it's usually like a bruiser or a tank, so they're already slowing you and CCing you, right? So let's say that, oh, I'm fighting this guy, this already charm dashes in, I try to get away, and then this guy just like slows me down and then she lands her charm, right? So, practically speaking, Stridebreaker is just, like, the active of it is not that good. The removal ability haste is whatever, but the fact that it doesn't have that extra damage from the active anymore is so insanely devastating. And this isn't even, like, to mention the move speed that we lost from Stridebreaker, because that was, like, the largest draw of Stridebreaker in Season 13 and the previous seasons. The Mythic passive gave us move speed. Playing Darius without a move speed advantage against like a specific target is impossible, right? If I don't have more move speed than this guy right here, I'm not going to do anything to him, because he can literally have the easiest counterplay ever of just right-clicking away. If he right-clicks away from me, I can't do anything against him. And if he is ranged, while he's right-clicking away, he's going to attack me. So I'm going to be losing most of my health by the time I reach this guy, and it is if I have a move speed advantage. If I don't, I'm never reaching him, right? So, unless he's stupid and he can't kite, but that's like the case of a person who doesn't know how to play the game, right? But which we don't have to talk about. In any case, Stridebreaker was really good and is still really good as our main option because of that Mythic passive, but we don't have that anymore. So Stridebreaker lost a lot of what made it a very attractive option to give us an active that's not very versatile for Darius specifically, in my opinion. So I think that Triforce is going to be our main item for the versatility. It gives us all the stats we need, and it gives you a lot of damage. Like, it is underrated how much damage Triforce gives us in our W and etc. So those are the two main items that there is like a debate about, I guess. Let's talk about Cleaver like briefly. Cleaver is not going to be like in the role that it used to be before the item rework. Before the item rework, I don't know if you guys remember, the main choice was between going Triforce first and Cleaver first. Now, Cleaver works very naturally with Darius because if you Q someone or get one attack on them, that bleed is going to proc all of Black Cleaver and get that nice little crack sound. Oh, they remove that? There you go. There you go. Like that nice little... It's fully stacked up, right? But this, even back then, wasn't better than Triforce, right? So we still went Triforce in like Season 10-ish. We realized that it was better than Cleaver. And right now that hasn't changed. Sure, I mean, Triforce is still a better option than Black Cleaver, right? And the thing is, right now, if you're up against a tank, for example, then Cleaver is still not the worst option. But Cleaver has been largely replaced by Spear of Shojin. Spear of Shojin is way better than Cleaver, and is like a huge chunk of like stats and just ability spamming. Spear of Shojin is way better, not to mention the damage passive. So this item is really huge because just on its own, it gives a ton of ability haste, right? So here's our normal ability cooldowns in case you guys don't know by, memory. 14, 5, 5, bam, 3.7, 3.7, and 10, right? This item gives us 35% ability haste on all of our basic abilities, which is absolutely huge, right? The stats on it are also great, and I think they're, aside from the HP, they're the same as Black Cleaver, but instead of that 100 health, we get this insane passive Focused Will. The thing is, this thing doesn't just proc off of champions, it procs off of minions too. So if we just like minions and jungle camps, right? So if I just Q this, it's fully stacked, right? And it stacks off of minion waves as well. So if you walk into the middle of a minion wave and just press Q, you'll have it fully stacked, right? And also, as you can see, it stacks off of AoE abilities too. So if you AoE a whole area, it's going to stack off of every single hit of your Q. And the extra bit of damage from Spirit Shojin applies to everything except your auto attacks. Everything. So let's just look at this right here. Auto attacks, right? There we go. We got 5 stacks, right? So let me just Q this guy right here. 150. 155. 159. There you go. It applies to your bleed. It applies to your W. 787. 703. It applies to your ultimate. 999. Well, that's just a bug with the PBE because it just shows 999 regardless of what. But it does more than that, right? Oh, 663? Oh, come on, bro. Whatever, right? Just, you guys get the idea, I hope. Oh, there we go. 593, and then we got the 600 whatever, right? So it buffs that up, and it obviously buffs up Q, right? 477, 518. So it buffs up your bleed, your Q, your W, and your ultimate. So for anybody who would go Black Cleaver, Spirit Shojin is actually way better. And not to mention, to get that extra carve damage from Black Cleaver, you have to attack a single target, right? So only the target that you're attacking gets that carve to let you do more damage to them. But Shojin, that buff goes to you. So anybody you attack gets hit by that extra damage. So in my opinion, for all the use cases that you build Black Cleaver into, we just build Spirit Shojin now, right? Gotta hydrate a bit. Anyway, so now there is a case where if you're up against like a Malphite or something, or like a K'Sante, you could build Black Cleaver. But in my opinion, even in a lot of those cases, Spirit Shojin is still great because it also buffs up our true damage, and also because again, we can just proc it in lane instantly in a normal all-in. A Spirit Shojin rush can actually be quite devastating in many circumstances. So, from what I can tell, right, although Triforce is the best option, and Starbreaker is also another useful option, Spirit Shojin is going to be another great main item, or it is like the main damage bruiser item that we're going to build, right? And by damage bruiser item, I mean like if you're super duper fed and want to start crushing people left and right, or if you want to purely play for team fights and you don't want to split push at all, then we're going to go Spirit Shojin, right? I mean, if you're not going to split push, instead of Triforce, you go Shojin and a normal build, but like you can go for it as your third item if you want to go for if you're super duper fed, in my opinion. Now I still think that going for Triforce, Shojin, and the Sterak's is a little risky because you're just going to get one shot again. So in my opinion, you just got to choose between Shojin and Triforce. So as a basic sort of skeleton, Triforce, if you're super duper fed, right, you're going to be like, it's the most versatile item as well. Shojin, if you're, again, super fed, but it's more about you landing your abilities, and crucially, you need to be tankier, because a lower cooldown on your Q means that you can use it more, means that you heal a bit more. And Starbreaker, if you have to side lane against a very strong 1v1 champion, okay? So we choose one of these, right? And Shojin, and they also all remain as damage bruiser items, but still, right? So we choose one of these, and then we go for a defensive bruiser item, either Sterak's or Death Dance. Sterak's and Death Dance have just been like, they've remained in the same position in terms of their use cases, right? Sterak's, if you want to like just beef up, right? It's the most like, it's straight up the best legendary item on Darius to just have in his inventory as a second or third item, because it gives us a ton of damage. Look at the 75 because Darius has a lot of base AD. And the tankiness of it, the shield, it procs when you take damage, which is always going to happen, right? Now they've added the extra tenacity to just the item as a stat instead of just it activating when you get hit, which is insanely huge in my opinion. That extra tenacity is going to make Sterak's like a must-buy second item due to how much CC there is in the game. So Sterak's is an amazing item. Get a second every single game, or at least third, right? Death Dance is also great if you're in a game where you're guaranteed to get a bunch of kills in team fights. The Death Dance is still like an amazing option, right? And honestly, I would say that Death Stance is the better carry option than Sterak's if you're up against AD damage, because Death Stance basically allows you to just straight up have 30% extra health when you're, like, killing people. And that is insanely huge, because throughout the entire duration of the fight, that 30% is gonna keep you up, like, it's just really powerful, okay? And if you combo it with Sterak's, it's gonna be even better, because just imagine that Sterak's keeping your health up with that shield while you heal using Death Stance and just ignore damage using it. So these two items are greatly comboed with Triforce. Now this is basically just the same build from last season, but right now I would recommend, unless you're fed, to just like not even go for a third bruiser item. If you want to play it safe, you can just go for a third tank item. So aside from that, there isn't really much, like, too much viable within Darius's bruiser items. We're just going to go through every single bruiser item and just quickly talk about their use cases. So our Spring Gauntlet is trash, okay? This item sucks. For 2,700, you're getting really, really bad stats, okay? You're getting a Chain Vest, a Ruby Crystal, and like 3 glowing motes, right? This item completely sucks, and I heavily recommend against getting it unless you're like, I don't know, like the stats on it are really trash. It's really trash stats, so I'm not even sure if there's a build case for it as Darius. Wits End, this item is not built for Darius, right? Even though we like that tenacity, unless you're going for a troll tenacity build, I would stay far away from this item because it is attack speed based, right? And Darius isn't an attack speed champion. Now, if Wits End procced off of like a Q or something, then maybe there might be a case for it, but even then it wouldn't be as good as the like a Shojin, right? Eclipse, obviously not a Darius item. It doesn't really give us a lot of stats that we like. It doesn't give us HP, no attack speed. It's just like, it's not designed for Darius. Mamomoshes, now this item would be great in theory if we didn't have so many great measures as options, which is what I'm gonna get into after we were done with the bruiser items. But Maw is good, but it kind of gets like invalidated by the existence of like such amazing MR options that we get as tank items. So this item is just not that good. Kepang Chainsword is just like the same use case as before. If you need anti-heal, you just pick up the Executioner's Calling, and you sit on it and build your normal build until the end where you can just, you know, pick this up as a last option. But you generally don't have any incentive to finish Kepang Chainsword because it isn't really that good a like source of stats, right? And you might as well just finish other items that will actually give you effects that will be helpful, right? Because you get the effect of this with just this, and we're building this for the effect, not the stats, you know? Man Immune, obviously not. I'll talk about the Man's Plate in the attack item section. Terminus, it doesn't work that well. Now, Experimental Hex Plate is actually kind of underrated in my opinion. You'd think it only is like for champions like Jax or Master Yi or whatever, but that extra move speed is so crazy because it's for 8 seconds, right? So, like, let's just R for a second to see how much it gives us. Like, this is for 8 seconds. This is really, really huge. So, in my opinion, although this isn't an item we're ever gonna build, it's not that trash, right? If we had to get a tier list of items, it is a B tier item, okay? And honestly, it's like, aside from the items I just talked about, I'd say it's like in the same tier as Sundered Sky because that move speed is actually like, is really huge, right? It's more useful than you think because if we're ghosting, right? Let's say there's a target here, right? Let's see, we're fighting this dude. We can more quickly just run up to that person and just kill them too, right? So that move speed is really huge for long, sort of disorganized fights and fights against champions with a lot of range, for example. So if they got a Vel'Koz or like a Xerath or like a Hui, then it can be useful for you to just kill someone in melee range, get that move speed, and just try to run up to that ranged melee, ranged mage and just kill them too, right? But in my opinion, unless you're like really good at Darius, and by really good, I mean good enough to the point where you don't really need to watch this video anymore, then I'd say just stay away from this item, right? It's a bit too situation-y, but it's basically just for teams where they have really high range, right? That's basically it. Aside from that, also this qualifies as a damage bruiser item in case you're thinking of where to put it in your build. Hullbreaker is trash. That's it. This thing sucks. It sucks so hard. That basic attack thing First off, it doesn't work for Darius, right? Darius isn't an auto-attack based champion, and even if you are like a Jax or something, it's still trash, right? I'd say Triforce does more against turrets than like Hullbreaker. Straight up, Triforce kills turrets more quickly than Hullbreaker. It's just crazy, right? Now, even from a stat perspective, because before or right now on Season 13, Hullbreaker gives you MR and armor, right? It just straight up doesn't give you those anymore, which is crazy bad. And in exchange for that, we get this stupid bootleg extra damage every couple of auto attacks, right? If they made it like every 3 auto attacks, I might understand the use case for it. It still wouldn't be great for Darius, but it would be good for a Jax or something. But without that, like 5 auto attacks is way too much for a champion like Darius. So never build this, right? It just sucks. Even for a split push build. It sucks even for a split push build. So yeah. Up next, we already talked about Black Cleaver. We talked about Sterak's, talked about this, talked about this, talked about this. Now we have Sundered Sky. Now Sundered Sky isn't actually that bad, right? It's in the same tier as Experimental Hexblade. It sort of fills the same role as a Divine Sunder or like a Gordringer from last season. Let's just take a bit of damage here. Fire. It's a tiny bit. Almost died there. Oof. Okay. So yeah, we take a lot of damage. The fact that it procs on every single champion individually is so crazy useful, because what it allows you to do is go for like a multi-fight bunch of kills on a multiple champions at once and just sweep them up and actually survive long because of that extra healing on every single champion. And a 6-second cooldown is short enough to the point where if you're up against a tank or someone that's hard to kill, you'll be able to use it twice. Now, despite this kind of synergy with Darius in that it helps you fight multiple champions and just one-shot multiple champions, despite this synergy, I don't think it's as good as the other items, right? Because instead of going for a Sundered Sky, you could just go for a Death Stance and just get that extra bit of 30% health, theoretically, once you kill that person, right? So if you're in range, because with Sundered Sky, we're not just going to ghost and just, oh, or this guy, or this guy, huh? Like, you're not going to go around picking daisies and just auto-attacking every single champion. You're going to go in, comboing one guy, okay, I got this dude, ult kill, bam, he's dead. Got this guy, now got this guy. You're going to kill people one by one, right? Because of that kind of use case, you might as well just go for Death Stance and like get a way better like active but a passive, right? Because it not only heals you when you kill people, but it also gives you that Ignore Pain passive. And by the way, that amount of healing is not really like represented what it actually gives you, because most of the time you're going to get like that empowered healing with your passive, right? And this is just with like 2 items. Let's say we get like a normal Darius build. Bam, bam. The heal you're looking at most of the time is like around, I think, 250-ish. I have like a pretty like, I took a rune tree that is completely useless. It's like assassin runes, just to get no stats at all. But yeah, you're looking at a pretty solid amount of healing, which you know, it's that healing plus Ignore Pain is just cleansed, right? So Sundered Sky isn't a terrible item, but it just gets invalidated by Death Stance. You just want Death Stance if you're going to go for something like this, right? Now, Blade of the Ruined King just sucks, right? I didn't have to go into this, but this isn't a Darius item. Same use case as before. We're not going to build Ravenous Hydra anymore, sorry, but it's just not for us. It doesn't have defensive stats, and that lifesteal is so useless. I feel like lifesteal, aside from AP, is the most useless stat on Darius. When it was Omnivamp, it was good, right? Good. But as lifesteal, it just sucks. Now, the big item of discussion, Titanic Hydra. Now, Titanic Hydra, in theory, is a great option, because what it lets us do is, instead of going for like a combo like this and getting 5 stacks, it lets you go for a full 5-stack combo with a Titanic Hydra, but like using that auto reset. So instead of that, we go for this. Right? Much faster, obviously. But like, this sounds good in theory, but in practice, it's actually not that great, because think about it. In how many situations are you just whacking away at a guy trying to get 5 stacks, right? And just think of it like this, right? Let's say that one guy is alone, right? if a guy is alone, it really doesn't matter how fast you get 5 stacks on him. You're going to get 5 stacks on him anyway. But if a guy is with his team, you're not going to be able to sit there and just like, auto him for 2 entire seconds, because his teammates will just CC you and crowd control you, or if he's a tank, he himself will CC you and crowd control you. Because of this, Titanic Hydra is just not going to be very useful on Darius. Because, again, right, we don't have time to just sit in one place and auto-attack someone in teamfights. We gotta move, we gotta dodge abilities. In teamfights, we're mostly going off our abilities. And it's only useful against tanky champions. If you get your hands on a squishy champ, you just one-shot them in a single combo with Triforce anyway, right? So, the use cases of this goes from, like, in theory, in every single use case, because Darius wants his 5 stacks, to a very specific set of circumstances where we're fighting a tank, right? He is not with his team, but his team is gonna reach, right? Like, let's say we're fighting this guy, but instead of his team fighting someone else, his team is coming up to help this tank, right? It is only useful in that specific case. Because in that case, yeah, we might get to this point, but if we don't have 5 stacks by this, and they get here, that extra time we need to wait for the next auto attack might be enough for them to CC us and kill us, right? So in this case, the Hydra is actually useful because it saves time. We get 5 stacks before they reach. But that is such a specific scenario that I just described that it's mostly just not going to happen, right? So Titanic Hydra, it sounds good in theory, but it's just not practically useful in most situations. Again, the only use case where it's useful is if you have to get 5 stacks against the target that you're not going to one-shot, aka no squishies, no mages, no assassins practically, while their team is on the way to help them and they're close. Okay? This is the one case where Titanic Hydra is useful. Not one case where it's amazing, one case where it's useful. Okay? In any other case, you'd be better off with a different item. So that's why Titanic Hydra, despite sounding like it's good for Darius, is in practical situations not something you're going to use very much. And honestly, anybody who's played the game since before the item rework knows this for a fact, because Titanic Hydra was like this before Season 11, and we didn't use it anyway, because again, that specific situation is the only one where it's useful, right? Where we need that extra auto attack reset. Now, that is it for all the Bruiser items. In terms of marksman items, nothing really works well for Darius, right? None of these items, aside from the ones that are, you know, in the Bruiser tree, but we're not going to use this. Only this is useful. If you're going for troll builds, I'd say Phantom Dancer is pretty nice, right? But only if you're going for troll builds. In the Assassin tree, again, nothing really catches our eye. Serpent's Fang is like a utility item in that, let's say your entire team is just stupid, or you have no assassins who can build this, you might be forced to build Serpent's Fang in order to get that anti-shielding against the high shield combo. And there's actually a technology that I've invented where you go Serpent's Fang with Bramble Vest, right? And the thing is, that Shield Reaver, it doesn't say dealing physical damage to an enemy, it says dealing damage to an enemy. So when someone auto-attacks you, they're dealing damage to you. Which means, if the enemy team has an ADC composition, and you build these two items together, and it's not that impossible because what's the face? Let me just show you. Serpent's Fang is only 2.5k gold, and Bramble is only 800, right? I know it's 3.3k, which is a lot of gold, but it's not that much for a combo like this because both items are cheap, right? This combo basically means that if an ADC attacks you, which is what they do, they're going to get anti-shield on themselves. So if you're in a situation where your team is just a lot of damage, they don't have a lot of utility, or nobody else can buy the anti-shielding and your team desperately needs it, you can just go for this combo and provide that anti-shielding ability for your team at whatever range the ADC is. Because again, all the ADC has to do to get that anti-shield on them is attack you, which they're going to do all the time. So, aside from that, like, there's not much that's useful. Yumu's is not that great because 20% is nothing, right? I mean, it's kind of useful if it's on a Bruiser item. If, I don't know, if Yumu's was on like a Sundered Sky or something, like, oh my god, give it to me right now. But it's a lethality assassin item with just AD. Aside from the AD, we don't use anything else from this item. So it's not worth it to put that much money down on an item when we don't like the stats on it just for 20% move speed, right? And it's only for like temporary, so it's not even that good. Opportunity, no. Edge of Night is like, it sounds useful in theory, and we actually like the AD and the HP, but honestly, I think it's better to just go for a tank item instead of this and just survive the duration of the CC. Aside from that, there's nothing really useful here, right? No. Sorry. Anyway, no. And we got tank items. Now, let me see if there's any support items so I could just go all on the tank page. No, nope. Okay. So tank items. Now, tank items are really good this season for magic resist. Armor tank items kind of suck, but MR tank items are amazing. We're going to get into it right now. So first things first, right? Support items are basically just like, they fit under one sort of umbrella. You inted, and you want to pretend like you deserve to win the game, right? So let's say that you're just doing terribly, but your ADC's fed. It might be worth it to just buy a Night's Wow and just point it at your ally ADC so that, like, you know, you can, again, pretend like you're doing something that the game needs, okay? Act as like a hook peel for them. So, yeah. That is the same category for all three of these items. If, again, you're feeding and you got a strong bot lane, you might as well just go tank and go for support tank items to just be useful, right? Now, aside from that, let's go on to each item one by one. Frozen Heart is amazing, okay? The fact that it costs just 2,300 gold is absolutely insane because they didn't actually reduce the active effects of it. They didn't. It still reduces the attack speed by 20%, and it still does that rock solid flat damage blocking. So this thing is absolutely insane. I know it only gives like that mana is not a stat that we particularly need, and if we compare stat by stat, it's kind of the same-ish as Iceborne Gauntlet, but one, it's 400 gold cheaper. That's an entire kill. Two, both the active effects or passive effects are insanely useful for durability, whereas the active effect of this is trash. And third, well, there's no third, but it's just way better, right? So if you're up against a lot of AD or like a lot of attack damage, let's say you're up against a lot of auto attackers, right? Your Tryndamirs, your Vaynes, your Jinxes, Frozen Heart is an amazing purchase, right? It's also great against assassins because what it allows you to do is just kind of have enough armor to just withstand their lethality, right? I'm pretty sure that no assassin gets enough lethality in a single game to overcome all this armor. And the best part is, Darius is a champion with a lot of base armor to begin with, right? So by just building Frozen Heart, we get to 200 armor by the end of the game, but you know, earlier on it's more like 150-ish, 160, whatever, right? But you get the idea. So Frozen Heart is an insanely good armor option, which is where the good armor options kind of ends, okay? Winter or Winter's Reproach is not good for Darius. This one is obvious. Abyssal Mask is only good in a specific circumstance in that you're playing support for you're playing top lane and your team is all magic damage, right? If you got an AP Mage mid, AP Mage jungle, AP Mage ADC, or let's say that you have AD champions, but your AP Mage is your 1v9 carry. So you got a Karthus jungle and he's just 1v9. Then it might not be the worst idea to get Abyssal Mask. But the bad part is that you can only get it against AP damage. So you get the idea, right? It's just a specific use case where, one, your main damage on your team is AP, two, the main damage of the enemy team is AP, and three, this damage on your team is fed. Then it is useful because what it lets you do is, let's say my Karthus is going into a fight, I go with him, I peel him, and anybody who's next to him, which is going to be everybody on the enemy team, gets that extra bit of magic damage reduction, right? Which gives him a lot of extra damage, right? Because this is essentially like magic, it's flat magic pen. It's like giving him lethality to one-shot people, which is incredible, okay? So that is the use case of Abyssal Mask. It is very nice. Trailblazer. Trailblazer is just dead man's plate if you're broke, have no money, and are basically just delegated to a support position. If you don't have a lot of money, let's say you're playing lane and you're not able to walk up too much, or if you're in a lane against a bad matchup that doesn't let you do a lot to fight them, then Trailblazer is where you're going to go instead of DMP to just really quickly close that gap of items and get that move speed. That's going to be really useful, right? And as a consequence, you get this really useful trail that lets you kind of go in first. So if you're playing a game where you got completely counterpicked in lane, it might be worth it to just go for like a Strybreaker into a Trailblazer, right? Let's just go for like a Toppies. So just basically there to set up kills, slow enemies, and then just start the team fights, right? It's like a kind of like a roamy engaged tank Darius, but on low economy. Because again, that 500 gold not being required to build it is really useful. And I know we lose like 20 move speed. It's like a better alternative to just like, you know, let's just stack it up fully so you can see. Yeah, I know we're losing 20 move speed, which is not that great, right? We'd rather have the DMP. If you're not like not in a position where you can get a lot of gold, it might be like your only option. And then at the like on the bright side, stat wise, you're only losing 50 health, right? So like if you just look at the Ruby Crystal, 400 for 150, it's kind of worth it, right? So next we have Anathema's Chains. Anathema's Chains is great if there is a singular champion that's doing a lot of damage to you. Let's say you're up against an ADC carry build, or let's say that the enemy jungler is really fed and it's just 1v9, like a Talia or something, or a Graves. Then you take this and point it at them to specifically not take damage from that specific champion, who's mostly the enemy team's damage. But be warned, if you're building Anathemas, get resistances. If you just build Anathemas, but build no damage, that champion is going to tear your HP up. Anathemas is only good, in my opinion, after you've built resistances against that specific champion, okay? So let's say that that's Syndra, right? I go Force of Nature first, and then I build Anathema's Chains and point it at her. Because right now, Force of Nature gives me so much magic resist that on its own it's enough. And if she's so fed that it isn't enough, then Anathemas on top of it will just be a game changer, okay? So get this together with an item with resistances, but never alone. Because again, alone, it sucks. I've had this happen so many times in like lane for me, but I fought Orin players, and some of them go for like the normal armor items, like they go for Tabis, they go for Bramble Vest, or just Chain Vest, or something else. And it's much harder to kill the Orin players that buy armor than the Orin players who just buy Anathema's Chains. Because some Orin players cheese by Anathema's Chains against me in lane, and it's so easy to kill them. So resistances are king, okay? Buy resistances first, and then you can flex into Anathemas. As I mentioned, Iceborne is trash. Thornmail is great if you're up against a lot of auto-attack healing. Let's say you're up against a Furor or something, or like a lot of AD healers, right? But one thing that sucks about Thornmail is that for the Grievous Wounds to be procced, the target has to attack you. If you're just standing next to them, it's not going to put like, let's just, you know, like look, we're not putting the anti-heal on these guys. We're not doing anything to reduce their healing. So if the enemy has like a healer that doesn't have to auto attack, then this item is completely useless. So if there's like a Swain or something on the enemy team, don't buy Thornmail. It's such a waste of money. Or Bramble Vest, just get an Executioner's Calling because that's your best choice. And Executioner's Calling works so well with Darius because that anti-heal actually stays on that enemy champion for the duration of your bleed, right? So as long as your bleed's on that character, they will have that anti-heal for like the entire duration plus 3 seconds. So a 3-second anti-heal turns into an 8-second one, which is pretty good. Especially because Darius' bleed takes at like the last moment of that second, right? So yeah. Thornmail is a great option for auto-attack healers, but not a great option if you have healers on the enemy team that aren't auto-attackers. And also, if you're up against the lane where you need Bramble in lane, then just keep the Bramble until last item and then only complete it by then. Don't build Thornmail early because again, for anti-heal items, we don't want to complete them early because you get nothing from completing this item, right? You just get a bunch of armor. But if you need a bunch of armor, you can just buy more armor or whatever, right? So unless you desperately need that 70 armor, which you can get from like a Fortune Heart or something, I'd just buy the Bramble and sit on it for the rest of the game. Randuin's. Randuin's got cut in price. It is now only 2.7k, or maybe was still this, whatever. But I think it is a very great option against crit, right? Because they've increased the blocking of crit damage from 20% to 30%, which is pretty good in my opinion, right? Now the stats on it are pretty modest in my opinion. It's like, it's not crazy amount of each stats, but let's just say it's a very high-ish amount of both health and armor. So it's a very nice generalist armor item, but you can only build it if the enemy team has crit, right? Let's say the enemy team has a bunch of assassins, you don't build it, then you build Frozen Heart. But if that team has a Tristana or like a Jinx, then you build Randuin's Omen. And as a plus, it actually works as like an AoE slow, so it's like the same thing as current Strybreaker, right? And also the cast time is way faster, right? You can do it during all attacks and stuff too. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Sunfire is not an item that we buy on Darius. It doesn't really make sense to buy it on Darius. It's just kind of stupid. Unending Despair, it's like kind of like... Unending Despair is trash because, first off, the healing amount is only good if you're fighting multiple champions. If you're fighting just one champ, the heal, let's just look at it, right? It's 250. And this is because we're like full, like level 18, right? Let's just go for like a full build in example just to see the healing. Bam, 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 bam. Let's get like a Visage. Anyway, so 88. Now 250% healing is roughly just 200, right? Or it's a bit higher, but whatever. It's roughly 200. All right. It's 220. Okay, so it's 200 healing, right? But if you're in the middle of a team with like 4 champions, right? Let's say we're in the middle of an entire team with 5 champions, right? 1,200. It's not just 250% of that. It's 1,250% of that, right? So it's 220 multiplied by 5, which is going to be roughly 1,100. Now, on the one hand, that is a lot of healing. But on the other hand, is Darius a champion that can survive in the middle of a 5-man team for 7 seconds? If Darius was a champion that could do that, Darius would be 100% win rate. He isn't. He gets one shot. He gets one shot by 2 people, right? 3 people, too much. 5 people, he is dead in 2 seconds, okay? Darius is not a champion that can survive long enough to make Unending Despair work. So it's not like an item that kind of works very well with him. If you want the armor, you're better off just going for like a Frozen Heart or something, or go for a Deadman's Plate, just finding out what specific armor item works better in your specific case, right? I guess theoretically, if you're in a situation where you're not up against crit, you don't need move speed, you're not up against assassins, and like, you're not building a bruiser AD item, right? If you're in this very specific case, there might be a case to be made for building this item, but I still think that case is way too rare for this to be a commonly built item, so it's not worth it. Now, the item that I really wanted to talk about, Force of Nature. Force of Nature is amazing now because instead of giving 30 magic resist, it gives 70. 70. It is absolutely insane. And that like steadfast passive, giving us 10% increased move speed, is also great too. Because like, it's basically just what this item gives us, but as long as we're getting hit in combat. So Force of Nature is the best MR item in the game for Darius against AP damage dealers, okay? This item is amazing, and also, it's still 2.8k gold, so I love this item. The HP 400 is great, the magic resist amount is great, the move speed is great, like the default stats are alright, but that steadfast active is crazy good. It's crazy good. And it's only 7 seconds, but you guys get the idea. Anyway, up next we have Hollow Radiance. This is basically just Sunfire, but for magic damage. We're not caring about this, right? It's just, don't build this. Up next we have Spear Visage. Spear Visage actually got buffed a little bit with the magic resist, but I think they made the healing 25% as opposed to 30, which is a bit of a nerf, but in my opinion, because of how amazing Force of Nature is, we're never really going to get into a position where we're going to be building Spear Visage, right? Like, just brass tacks, this item cannot stand up to Force of Nature in its usefulness, right? Because like the magic resist difference is crazy. You're looking at 125 MR versus 60 MR. It's double the magic resist, okay? That healing has to be buffed up, in my opinion, for this item to be used. The Koenig Rukern, this is basically like, this item is actually more useful than Spear Visage, but basically it's like a Maw of Malmortius, but for tanks. So if you're up against AP assassins, I feel like this item can be like very good for you because it straight up just gives you like an extra MR shield, okay? And it's not something that goes down like Sterax after you, like, let's say you get into a fight, it's like a 60-second cooldown. No, it's just right there, and if you get out of a fight for 10-12 seconds, you get it back. So if you're up against bursty AP champions, there's actually a pretty solid case for you to build this item. Now, in my opinion, because we're playing Darius, we're still going to be building Force of Nature for the most part, but think of it like this. against longer all-in team fights, or like team fights where you gotta just like stay in them for a while and just fight through it once and win it, Force of Nature is better. For shorter skirmishes, or against champions that are very mobile to the point where they won't be staying in fights with you, then carrying Rukern is the better option. Dead Man's Plate, I don't really need to say much. This item is vital. You're getting this item third in basically every single match. That move speed is legendary. And honestly, if you're not doing that well in lane, it might be good for you to just get Styrax and then Strikebreaker and just go for a Dead Man's Plate second item. This item is amazing. It allows Darius to go for kills that he couldn't even go for before. Now, if you're not going to get DMP, by third item, don't get it. Because Dead Man's Plate's weakness is that its stats are pretty bad / mediocre. Okay? So only get DMP if you are capable of using the move speed early on. So you're getting the second item or third item. Buying it fourth or fifth is straight up like not efficient anymore, because by then backliners start doing serious damage and you don't want to be like at the receiving end of all that DPS with DMP in your pocket. You might as well just go for a better armor item like a Randuin's, Force of Heart, etc, etc, etc. Okay, but still, this is like an A tier tank item and we're getting it second or third in most matches. Now, Heartsteel is not that great on Darius. The fact that it doesn't proc instantly is trash enough on its own, but it actually makes us larger, which makes us a larger target for skill shots, which is so trash. And the thing about Darius that really sucks is that Darius, like, okay, let me just show this like in practice. You can't build HP anymore, right? Darius's abilities don't get larger with his hook, right? Like, look at this. Like, it looks like he was in the hook, but he isn't. So, if you get too much size on Darius, you just start missing your abilities because the hitboxes don't update with the actual area. So, Heartsteel is just not that great on Darius. Warmogs is a little insane in my opinion. Like, this item still has no use case for us because, like, it's kind of useful for a split push Darius build, but you might as well just go for like a Dead Man's Plate or something, or like actual tank items that you need against the people you're split pushing against, instead of just going for this meat bag. HP on its own is never that great, even though this is a lot of health. So Darius as a champion who doesn't directly synergize with health isn't going to be building Warmogs at all. Lastly, we have Jak'Sho. Jak'Sho, in my opinion, is a really nice item. It's very expensive, right? 3,200 gold. It's like the most expensive actual tank item, but the amount of stats it gives us is crazy, especially when you consider the extra 30% armor and MR that it gives you. So, in my opinion, Jak'Sho is like an excellent fourth or fifth item option to close your build out. Let's say we're going for a, you know, bam, 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 or let's just go for yeah. It's an excellent fifth item to just close your build out and to give you a ton of resistances in the middle of combat, right? Just look at the stack up. It is like really good on its own. It's basically the replacement to our Gargoyle Stoneplate from last season, but you know, I don't know, I still miss Gargoyle Stoneplate, but at least this gives us more health HP too, right? In any case, that's pretty much it in terms of a in-depth analysis of Darius's builds. I'll see you guys in the matches themselves. Peace out. Alright, we're back to some gameplay. We're up against Teemo top. I'm going to go for a more defensive sort of setup right here. The enemy team has got a lot of heavy AP damage. I mean, Teemo is one thing, but Vladimir is another. Pyke's damage is not really going to be anything too major. He's just a threat when you're low HP. And Jin's damage heavily depends on what my team gets up to in the bot lane. Now, I'm pretty sure that level 6 comes around, he should just be dead every time they ever their ultimate's up, right? Because I mean, Ashar into Malphite seems a little bit tough to fight against. Probably gonna go for a Starbreaker into full tank, but we'll see how things go, obviously. Classic. The classic 1-2. Man, it's been a while since I've killed someone level 1. Oh, good. Someone's getting a little crazy there. land. Okay, we're out. Good shove. Obviously not like the best one, given that we gotta leave lane now and Teemo can just shove this in and recall and get like a more equal position. But I'd say in all fairness, that is a pretty good lane state. It could be a lot worse, basically. Now, do I still want Stride? The issue with Triforce is that they're not very auto-attackable, right? I'm gonna need a bunch of move speed this game then, right? I think we have no choice but to go for Starbreaker. Fair enough. Okay. Gotta thin this wave out so I can kill him. Pikes around. That enough to kill me? Oh, he just barely lives through that. That sucks. He ain't catching up. Yeah, he hooked me under my own turret. Thank you, boss. That should be a dead Teemo. Was the flash really necessary? Oh, guess it was. Let me fist bump, bro. There we go. He stayed for the fist bump. Nice. So now I know that you gotta be like standing next to the champ to finish the bump. There we go. We got it now. We got it. I now know the mechanics of the bumping of fists. I'm quite happy with that. Since I can constantly land hooks against this guy, I'm just gonna go for... I'll go for Shojin here. Things are a lot more ability-based this match, I'd say. Find freedom in the carnage. After Shojin, I'm probably gonna go for like a Styrax into a full tank. I'll probably have to go for an anti-heal at some point, though. Or just anti-heal, not an anti-heal, bro. Help him! Just I guess he can't do much because he's playing Malphite, right? But come on, bro. See ya. Quite a funny emote. Also, I didn't get the assist for that Teemo death. That's annoying. Ooh, rough. Also, LeBlanc gets killed by Vlad. Let's peep this out. Okay. On the one hand, I want to thin the wave. On the other hand, the wave should be around here for me to be able to kill a Teemo more comfortably. Let's do some cheese here. Okay. The wave didn't move like a single centimeter. Not great, not great. Good. When my Q hit him, it was over. That meant that I could actually just start the all-in without having to waste a hook. Which I could then use to set up my auto W, but he didn't even blind me there at the beginning, so I could just start with auto W. Pretty good kill. Pretty good kill. Bam bam. Nice. It's pretty worth it. For 150 gold, you get 5 ability haste and 5 attack damage. Gang's going pretty well. Ashe is ahead, so Jhin will be a problem, which means that we're free to focus on magic resist.
Life will be reforged in violence.
Magic resist. That should make us practically unkillable for these bozos. Pow. He died the same way twice, by the way. You want to know the definition of insanity, bro? Can you get to him? You think he'd buy boots by now. Like, okay, so if you're a Teemo player and you're struggling with Darius, which should be like a miracle, how you're struggling with Darius, depends on the Darius. If the Darius just builds like normal boots, like Merc Treads, then you don't necessarily have to do this, right? Or even you don't have to necessarily do this if you just like, okay, so first off, right, you want to use your Qs to just poke him down, right? Use your Qs for free poke. It's higher range than your auto attacks. Second, right, use your W to actually kite his hook and not get hit by his hook, because if he can't hook you, then he can't damage you. And third, if you are having trouble kiting him, max your W first. Not first, second. Max your W second after your E, I think. Yeah. Because W max second gives you so much extra move speed that Darius can never catch up to, even if he goes the build I'm going right now. Got a little surprise for him. Oh, really? If Shrek was the Darius player. Yeah, he out move speeds me with just W, even though he has no boots. Oof. Can catch up to him there. Good. How did I tank aggro? Oh, that auto attack landed? I'm surprised that auto actually went off. Bam, 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 bam. Come on. I should probably left the rift things to take care of it. Those thingamabobs.
An enemy has been slain. An age of conflict in our grasp.
All we have to do is take it. Build boots. Build boots.
If they won't give up their power, I'll tear it out of them.
Got us W.
The wolves are at your door.
Oh, is that low of a cooldown? He literally just used it right now. I guess he is maxing it, right? Well, no, because he's running at the same, like 390 every time he activates it. Nope. Not good. Okay. Pike Gaming. What are his cooldowns, man? Like, what's his ability cooldowns? He just, out of nowhere, has, like, the lowest cooldowns on his abilities. It's like 3-4 seconds on each of those? Whoa. Just clapping, bro. Like, it's crazy. What's giving him, like, ability haste? It's just this. Do they have, like, blue buff or something? Well, no. I guess that's a weirdness we'll have to just wonder about. It's just, it is really weird, though. Like, he just... Like, the Q... Like, cooldown was really low. The W cooldown was really low. What is this? Only has, like, 10 ability haste in his build. Well, that might be a problem, honestly. Yes, 38? What is he getting 18 tenacity? I mean, ability haste from? What? Where is he getting that? Alright. He could be getting, like, some from the runes, I guess. 110, 40, 35. It doesn't check out either. Like, that's like 4 seconds or so. Like, what? What is that? That's like 5, 6? Maybe a bit earlier. I think he's maxing his Q first for the low cooldown, but like QW, he's not doing anything to A, E. That's why his bleed damage is just terrible, right? He's going QW instead of maxing E. So it's... Yeah, I don't know about a Q max on Teemo. Like, the passive bleed damage from E is so good. Even if you're going for like a one-shot Q, like an AP one-shot build, I wouldn't say it's a good idea to not max your E, because you just suck in lane, man. Like this guy. Like, he does no damage to me with his E bleed. Oh, poison, but you guys get the idea. Let's get the shove in. Armed and ready. What's the point of that? I thought I was gonna go for like a dive or something. I can see that. Or I saw it, rather. Nice. Does that keep the Shojin up? It does, actually. Wing the planet kept Shojin up. So it's just ability hits on, like, anything, right? $600. Let's get out of here. What did he say, sweetheart? Sorry, boss. Can I get on? All right, no. You got it right. He's nice. All right. Oh no! No! All right. At least we got the turret. Your sacrifice was not in vain, my friend. Rip. And Pyke is in here to pick up the free kill, huh? Nice. Nice. Oh, that's what that is. Malignance. Okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm gonna go for anti-heal right now, and then build into Force of Nature. Nice, nice, nice. Let's I mean, I could just sit top and keep killing this Teemo, but I think it might be better for me to go mid. Get some work done against this Vladimir. Use this Darius power, put it to good use. So when they get into like this void state, everybody gets the buff so we can kill them. Right. Right. Bruh. Almost got him. Try to do the ult attack quickly there, but I like just didn't do the click well enough. Let's see. Vladimir's just sandwiched in here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna walk through there. Okay. Yeah, he's just dead, no? What can you do? Nice. Bro, you don't want this farm? Okay. I'll just take the turn myself. I thought the minions would kill faster, honestly. Whew. See ya. Oh. Dude, what was wrong with my abilities there? Dude, I missed everything. Sorry, my brain just shut down. Bro, dude, I missed everything there. I think the second I didn't get stunned by the Pike E, like, I knew I was gonna get stunned by the Pike E, but I could just kill him anyway. But the second I didn't get stunned by that, my brain just shut off, because I'm like, alright, whatever. Like, just playing off of pure instinct by that point. But because I'm playing on, like, almost 10 times the ping I normally play on, my instincts are just completely messed up. But man, even so, I shouldn't have missed that Q. That sucked for me. That really sucked for me. Oh well, happens.
What was that?
I know, Darius. What was that? What was that? Maybe I go like DMP now instead of Force of Nature. If I am like out on the map for long enough, I'll just put the 2K into DMP. Kind of want some more armor since this Jin's gonna damage me down. RW usage. Okay. There aren't any turrets to take, unfortunately. That was a great ward. Oh yeah, let's go, let's go. Come on, bro. Fight it, fight it! Nice. We got the cannon, baby. Oh, let me get some fist bumps in. Hey. Come on, come on. Come on, guys. Oh yeah? Nice. Homie ulted the rip. Well, that's Teemo Flash gone. Probably not gonna recall just yet. Gonna chill around and farm a bit. Gonna chill around. Farm a bit. Nice. Yeah, Pike bit off more than he could chew with them Ashe auto attacks. He should have just like dashed through there. The second he got autoed by Ashe was just doomed. Also, they changed Bork so that the first auto attack slows now. that's a little insane, no? Also, how does Bork work with Ashe's Q? It doesn't proc on every single like machine gun thing, does it? Bro, I thought we were going in. I thought we were going in. Oh well. I got the gold I needed for my dead man's plate. Good. Helicopter noises. Oh, let me a fist bump there. Who am I even fist bumping? I don't know. Any fist bumpers? No. No. Sadness.
This rebellion isn't over yet.
We can also get the Elder Drake here. This is gonna be nice. Pretty nice. Yeah, from what you gather, going Shojin first isn't terrible. But it's like... I think I personally prefer Triforce because of the attack speed. Like, having no attack speed makes it like so slow to just get your combos off and stuff. Like, it's genuinely so like sluggish playing with this. Whoa! 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 Whoa there, partner. Slow down there, buckaroo. Am I the fast? Yes!
Find freedom in the carnage.
Where is he? I went there. Ah, okay. Well, gotta get out of here. So, just farm jungle camps, I guess. Or help out with the dragon. Either works. Let's try to get that rub off. A little bit of a boon to the team.
All life will be forged in violence.
They increase rub off HP, huh? And everyone gets it. The good ending. Wait, what, did he just ring around a Rosie? Yeah. Whew. We, CS'd him there. Well, no, actually, Ashe got the kill. This is so dumb. Oh no, Starbreaker. Ah, I should have ghosted. I really wanted to keep my ghost there. Should have ghosted. That was greed. I'm gonna just sell my executions for now, because I don't think Vlad's a problem right now.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Let's go for Jaksho then. Like, Vlad was super fed early, but he's kind of mellowed out. Nice, 10 kills for each person. Aside from LeBlanc, but also the Malphite, but he's a support, you know, so doesn't really count. Man, AP Malphite has to be like the most annoying thing to play against if you're an ADC, because every time if you just don't have flash, you're dead instantly, right? Like you're just dead instantly from like a pretty significant range. Like if you don't have vision too, ooh, you straight up just can't do anything. You gotta just sit within like your entire team. But then Malphite can ult and one shot multiple people at once. So that's not the best idea either. Gotta have like an enchanter who's like a bit behind you, but then now there's 2 targets to be one shot, not just you. Oh, let's go, let's fight. Bro, why'd you fight back? Come here, loaf. Come here, loaf. Come here, loaf. We just picks those things up. There you go, bro. Aw. I didn't want to hook. Well, I missed it, but I wanted to prove that I had superior move speed. I did catch up to him. So yeah. It's a little crazy that he actually kept up with me that much, even though he has like no ghost or anything. Did he just cue the super? No turret there. Okay, I'm out. I am out. Am I? Yeah, I am. I'm out. I am gone. Gone like the wind. Is there something with more move speed that I can build? Not really. Nothing that's like not troll. Let's just go on, get the Jack show, get it over with. Also, I might just sell my boots here. Nah, we can just end like this. At this point, we're kind of just fooling around, like death matching them. You know, so many kills and everything. So I don't think that's necessary. We haven't had major issues with CC. Oh. No! No! Okay. Da! 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 Oh. Da! Pentakill! Thanks, boss. Wait. Hey. Come on. Yeah. Nice. Alright, GG. I'll see you boys in the next one. I mean, we had to end it off with a pentakill. Make it nice and make it classy. Okay. Bye-bye. Alright, we're back to our gameplay. We're up against Nasus. Top, let's get right into it. He's running lethal tempo, which is really cheesy, but I mean, it's better than like a face rush or something. It would actually be an obstacle. Besides, I mean, when Nasus is ulted, we don't really fight him that much anyway, so kind of works quite well. But the rest of his team is quite annoying to deal with. Yeah, they get a lot of range and a ton of damage. I feel like all of them deal a ton of damage aside from the Singed, who does his own version of damage. Which means that we gotta go for a very tank-heavy build. What is Homeboy doing? Getting lean. Stop him from pushing. Astron Singed. Have not seen that skin. Ever. Gonna go for E. Let's see. Bars. Yeah, he's gonna go for E. Good thing I got second wind in my back pocket.
First blood.
Not the best Q there. Over shoved, even though he was pushing the lane into me. Kind of messed up a potential kill. Now if we ease this, Nice. Okay. That helps me out quite a bit. Not enough, but it slows the push down to the point where I didn't get blocked by that minion, I would have actually caught up to him, but he actually also didn't last hit that, which is kind of funny. See ya, boss. This is TB gone too. Perfect. We're definitely going for Starbreaker this game, for sure. I'm gonna go for I don't know why, but I'm just addicted to Swifties. You gotta be very heavy on move speed this game. But I'm mostly building Swifties because of his W. Like, if he's maxing his W, he's gonna get like... He's gonna get to the point where it does like 99% slow or something crazy like that. Like 90. I'm not too sure exactly how much, but it's closer to the 90s, which means that this thing is gonna come in handy.
This power was meant to destroy. God,
He should have fought him.
men, everything.
Let's kill him. He has no ghost. Nice. You can just farm that if you want. I mean, I don't mind sharing the wave with him. I'm a big believer in if you're part of the kill, you're part of the whatever we get from that kill. But if he doesn't want to take it, he just want to take it.
Crush this feeble excuse for a crown guard.
Which one, Darius? Which one? Which one of these guys is a crown guard, huh? Huh? Homie doesn't even know what he's fighting anymore. Homie doesn't even know where he is at. What planet are you on, Darius? Huh? Huh? Nate. Sorry, Nate. I'm sorry, Nate. It's always fun too when people like put IRL names as their like nicknames in game. Ayo, bro, back off. Yeah, that's right. This 15 damage. Bro, it lasted that long. That is a crazy duration. Like, actually insane.
This war is just beginning.
Yeah, I should have killed him there. Letting him live was a big no-no.
I won't submit to the mandates of violence.
Yeah.
I'm not the savior. I'm an executioner.
What was bro trying to do with that one? We're trying to get that minion, Nate. Huh? Is that what we were trying to do, Nate?
This land will be your
Pretty sure that kills him. Actually, never mind. He gets more armor as it goes on, right? I should have ulted earlier. Did she kill him? Oh.
Ally has been slain.
See ya. Oh, wait.
Enemy killing spree.
Okay. I was kind of seeing if he would come out too. Then I could just flash kill him. Kill him too. Put him down too. Another dog dead. Those ball laners are not going to be fun to fight, eh? Close. Close, but no cigar. Eh? Dead man walking. Graves reference. Is that a League of Legends reference? Whoa. Graves from Arcane? Yeah, we're just chilling here. Is he gonna go for Iceborne on Nasus? Cause that'd be annoying. Oh, oh, huh? That was a pretty nice juke. That was a really nice juke. Oh my god, that move speed.
An enemy has been slain.
I low-key wish they reverted Ghost to the version that gave you the extended duration with kills, and just nerfed it for ranged champions. Bro, you have no health to do this. Just come towards me, come towards me. Ah, bro. Bruder. Ah, I didn't combo correctly. Nasus W, man. Y'all know my policy, or I guess my perspective on point and click CC. Why does it have to slow down attack speed too, though? That's what I want to know. Yeah, it would make it a bit hard to stat check your enemy if they could fight back then, huh? Yeah, that's why. That's my bad though, I shouldn't have taken that fight. I thought I could just one-shot the Yi, and if I combo properly I would. But the slows from his W kind of just messed up my comboing. Let's freeze then.
War is coming. Beautiful, unending war.
An enemy has been slain.
Find freedom in the
What?
carnage.
What?
An enemy is unstoppable. Enemy double kill.
Homeboy's bot lane.
I will save the
Get some plates then.
from its weakness. There will be no peace.
An enemy has
We gotta cyberbully pretty far out to make sure he gets nothing. There we go. That's what you get when you roam as a top laner, man.
enemy godlike. An enemy has been slain.
I'm not gonna take that down. Actually, I should. The plating goal is about to go down. I'd rather just get the gold than cyberbully this Nasus more. Now we have to get out of here before these guys wisen up and try to kill me.
Has been slain.
That was close, wasn't it? Nice try, buddy. Nice try, buddy. Let's think here. I think I gotta go to at least a bit of damage, so I think I'm looking at Aatrox and then into a Frozen Heart. Right. Let's get the Warden's Mail. Just as is. Get the Tunneler. Alright, let's get down here. Get the Shove-In. I kind of like that they split Tunneler and Phage a bit. Like, I like that these two items split. Right? This is the one that gives move speed, and then they can maybe add the... Oh, they don't have the HP region on these things anymore. Fair enough.
The throne doesn't interest me. Putting in
We got him. Oops. I've got to go back top
carcass for the wolves.
to protect against this whole thing. Potentially kill him too. Hello, Nate. It's better to just straight up freeze this, but I don't want to stay top. Bro. Can't get there. Okay, you griefed it. Perfect. Stupid character.
One more.
What a stupid character.
Beyond the throne.
Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Come on. Come on. Let's scrap. Come on, Ohms. Come on, SA. See ya. Well, I mean, we almost killed one more. Whoa! That was a crazy hook. Nice. I mean, they can't kill this brand either. Just get out. But it's good enough. Okay. Nice. Viego's in. Good. They got him too. Mwah. Perfecto. Mamma mia, perfecto. Man, how am I gonna beat the Italian allegations if I keep doing that?
Isn't over yet.
If you guys don't know, People are alleging that I'm from Italy, which is totally not true. They say that I look like the son of a guy called Vincenzo's Plate, which is, I mean, I totally do not look like his son. But, yeah. Internet memes, huh?
If they won't give up their
He went Triforce. Homie is insane and not in the membrane.
An ally has been slain.
slaughter the lions.
Come on then, boy. Man, why are they just four-manning me? Like, this is the second time I've been four-manned. And just nothing's happening, dog. Come on. I'm disappointed. I don't have anti-heal, so I might be able to go for a
Your team has destroyed
Spear Visage. At least a turret comes out of that death. How do I have a bounty, man? Come on. Like, I'm getting a bounty for trying to carry this team. My bad. My bad, right? I'll just not do that again. I kind of want to go Triforce. I kind of want even more attack speed than this because the Nasus W is really messing with me. Which I don't like. I could have killed him way faster there. Buddy, get out of there. Alright, yeah, go, go, go. Starbreaker Gaming. Oh, dude. This brand is so crazy to fight.
double kill.
It's so funny that both of them have like the highest deaths on the enemy team. Wait. Because it's just bot diff, right? It's just bot diff. But yeah, let's just get rid of all this discourse.
Peace favors the weak.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this philosophical debate right here in the league chat. Let's get into these fire things. So, from experience, they're gonna go for me instead of Baron here. What's up, bro? Bam! That's why you four-man me. That's why you four-man me. I can carry, I can carry, I can carry. I can carry. It's okay. No! I can carry! Come on! I was so fed! Oh, GG, I'll see what was the next time. Peace out. Alright, we're back to our gameplay. We're up against Yorick top in the preseason 2024. Let's just get right into it. He's running Ghost. So is most of their team, actually. So I'm thinking we're going to need to go for a bunch of move speed this game. Now, I'm kind of not too decided on whether I want Triforce or Shojin this game. But I think I'll have to just, like, This might be the Starbreaker game because, like, they're kind of melee champions, but they get into our melee range, but they have a lot of move speed, right? So I think the only way we can even, like, keep up in team fights with these champions is through the usage of Starbreaker. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go for in this match. Of your failure. Yeah, Yorick, no one likes you. Not even your little maiden. Okay. Yeah, Yorick with Ghost is gonna be so annoying to deal with. As if it wasn't annoying enough.
Just beginning.
Okay. Trying to CS everything.
We must escape this prison of peace.
I should have gotten that one with RW. Be quiet so far.
Demands royal blood.
I'm gonna shove this before going. Warwick just griefed. Oh my god. That was a total troll. Let me see our ghosts. She's dead too. There we are. I say that's pretty good. We lose both sums, but we get the Udyr kill and the Nico kill, and they both use their sums too. Boots. Bang bang. Maybe just go for pickaxe. Yep, let's go. That's pretty good, I'd say. Really good haul. Pickaxe is also really versatile. I can build it into any boost item I want, except from Triforce, but we're not gonna go for Triforce, right? Gonna go for Stridebreaker. Yeah, Yorick is just gonna sit and win and auto attack things. Top lane is fun. Okay.
Will save the world from its weakness.
Good stuff so far. Can I shove this quickly? Come on, come on. This disgustingly stupid buggy wall blocked my auto attack there. Yep, he should have been dead back there. But Yorick's wall is so buggy and stupid. Ugh. Basically speaking, I don't know why it's coded like this, but that 4th stack auto attack went on the wall instead of Yorick. Because it's just how it works. Like, if Yorick is between, like, if you're here, he's here, and his wall is between you two, if you right-click attacks on Yorick, the attacks just go on the wall for some stupid reason. And that's what caused me to just straight up die there. Because if I get that last stack, I just kill him with R. And if he flashes out of that, I just kill him with the RWQ here and just walk out. Fun, right? But it is what it is. They fixed every bug of this champion. He would have 0% win rate because that's the whole gameplay. They're still attacking me. Okay. I'll be able to kill once I have my R. Okay. You really ought to learn your lesson, Nico. Can't stay here because I guess they're 3-1ing me top. Making up for the disparity in these two, I guess. Okay, that's Jawbreaker completed, which is good. I unfortunately can't shove, which sucks completely, but I don't have choice. If I walk up, Yorick kills me, and if I overstay, then the Yorick gets in here in time. Then I recall and he gets like 2-3 platings. Oh. New teabag. Bruh. Yeah, I'm not sure how much carrying I can do this game when mid jungler are just dying on cooldown. I'll try my best though. I might go for a Shojin second item because I'm like all our damage right. We'll see. That auto attack is really bad for their freeze. Should hold for a bit though. Bruh, stop dying, please. Please stop dying, bro. Let's just hold the freeze. Boots like I think Merc treads. But on the other hand, like the only blockable CC by tenacity is the Nico, isn't it? So Tabis, I guess? He's going AP. Yeah, I don't really need tenacity or Tabis anti-auto attack. I'll probably just go for like a Merc treads or something. Okay, Warwick with a kill. Good. How do we have bounties, dog? It's like I literally everybody else is like, okay, fine. We're just so fed that we have the gold lead apparently. Bro, Yorick is not here. He's been gone for like a year now. They're trying to. Did you just do those the whole time? No, we did kill those. Last time. He's not even like eating the wave or anything. He's probably just AFK. I'm getting bored. I'm just shove. Well, let's get to it. We should be able to kill him 2v2. Survive now, survive. Good stuff, good stuff.
Look what got you.
Warwick's like the, in theory, one of the more perfect champs to do these, huh? Cause he like just heals, so he can just constantly sustain out of auto attacking. Yeah, homeboy is gone, so the enemy team is just gonna FF, aren't they? Not fun, but it is what it is. Bro, that damage stacks up, huh? Like, I know compared to my auto attacks it isn't much, but... Should pay more attention. Thought it was the Yorick too, honestly. Out there, jungle plants. Yep, recall. I'll finish off my boots. He's still in lane. Okay, we're staying. If I get level 11, I can just kill him because I'll have the mana to do so. Seriously.
Every king dies, some faster than others.
Let's get the next wave. Gonna just buy Shojin on our next recall. He's gone mid. I can also just get the turret straight up. He's just been farming Udyr's jungle camps the whole time. Oh, he's just straight up farming his jungle camps the whole time. Oh my god, and he's recalling to go bot side. So we dunked top side so hard that they're just griefing now. Huh. Well, we have AP Nasus, so I think that balances out, right? I think it balances out. Alright. What's up, bro? You cannot outrun me. Right, let our flash up and our ghost up soon, so I should be able to just own whoever.
Strong will rise.
Take the red buff. It's gonna die again. Maybe the ghost was a bit overkill.
Every time you return, I'll just kill you.
Seriously? Rip. I got double buffs, so I think it's okay. Whew. I had to actually outplay that. But we mauled him. Let's get the rest of the farm in. Gonna go for Styrax. Get a decent bit of HP here for the Styrax. Oh. Yeah, Star doesn't do damage, remember? Gotta get that into my system. Huh. That was a bit of a surprise. Seriously? Yeah, homie's just not respectful at all. I ain't gonna lie. This is disrespectful. This is disrespectful. Let's get the wave and get the turret. Is the Nico there? Ah! Yeah, if I land that hook, I kill her too. Yeah. I got too careless there. Way too careless. Man, this one's just over, isn't it? Yeah. I really don't see any team putting up a fight at all. Let's I'd say let's just go like a force of nature into a Jack show, right? Then we'll be like a super meat bag. So actually also love all the extra bonus HP, right? Right now it's 1,000, and after these bad boys, it's gonna be I'd say 1,560-ish. If my math is correct. Could be wrong. Look. This guy is the best at dying. Alright, slow her down. Slow her down. Yeah. Okay. What is this stun, bro? Okay, I got stunned for years there. God. Okay, let's just sell everything and get Merc Treads. Yeah, I guess they do have a lot of CC. Chain CC continues to be my least favorite thing about the game. Whoa. You would have killed her if you landed that too. Rip. Let's try to be a bit more careful now because I feel like if I die a few more times, it might just straight up be over. Careful. Yeah. I'm not gonna go in on plays with either of these two. They're not that useful. Yeah, rip. So they just literally swapped, huh? Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's use these for move speed. They even catch him here? Probably not. Nope. Thought I might go for the blue, but he kept his greed in check. Good for him. Yeah.
Enemy rampage.
Crazy, but this is actually working out for them. The swamp. Can't even catch up to him. Yeah, no. Not gonna waste time here. Let's just go to the dragon. Got both sums. Should be a dunk fest. I'm just gonna take mid farm too. This guy's just constantly griefing on Government Matters. Where is the enemy? Just farm top, bro. Good. They surrendered. Okay, GG. They had more kills than us, and they could actually win. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out. Alright, we're back on the PvE. We're up against Aatrox top, and he's running Ghost, so you know it's gonna be a grand old time. I don't know why, but like everyone's going Ghost now. Like, just go Ignite. Just, you know? Because Ignite just counters Darius, but whatever, man. He goes Ghost, it's what he wants to do. Surprisingly, Vayne isn't going Ghost, which is surprising again.
Minions have spawned.
We have a Singed mid, who I think is gonna roam, maybe. Because I don't really see a lot of proxy room in mid. You can't really do that whole Singed magic down there, can you? But oh well. For builds, I am not too sure where I'm gonna go this game. I'll probably just go for like a default setup. Try for Aatrox and then get into tank items early. Because I got a lot of damage. Definitely gonna need Frozen Heart this game. Also, can you just sit in front of it and tank the minion? Whatever, the camp? The junglers just don't get that you gotta tank that thing, but I guess we're walking into lane with 100 less health. Come on, dog. Well, that Q kind of equalizes Sitch.
First blood. An ally has been slain.
Should I keep up in levels? Okay. Don't think he dies from that, but he should almost die. Yeah.
An ally has been slain.
God. He literally just ghosted and beeline top. That sucks. Whatever. I should have probably just tried to cheese kill the Aatrox. Probably should have gone for that last auto attack there to kill him. Shouldn't have left it up to chance. Because I was like, okay, if I just get the shove off, I could just get the kill without using any sums. Right? Because he like had 10 health. But... junglers. Am I right or am I right? I'm gonna have to get anti-heal pretty quickly this game. I'll probably just get like a Bramble Vest. I know it's not the best thing against Aatrox, but I'd say the armor is gonna be quite helpful too, and I don't want to build armor and anti-heal separately. Also gonna be good against Yorick. Procs on everything for him. See if I can keep the wave here. All chilling now. A little bit of a freeze. Good. Didn't think he'd pull it off, but he did. All I got was a Ruby Crystal. Could be a lot worse. Let's get up. I'm not letting him have the cannon there. Okay. You flashed here? What? That was not a good spot to flash, buddy. This Q's gone too. Seriously? I swear, man. We're always just unlucky in these PvE matches. Like, luck is just not on our side when we're on PvE. I guess that was a random level up ever? Come on, dog. I'm actually just wait out the gold amount. Bam. That's pretty good. Should give me good protection against the Warwick and him. Afterwards, I'll probably go for Triforce. Then Aatrox, then Mass Plate. Deco gets fed, I might have to go for Merc Treads or something. I don't know, their CC is kind of annoying, isn't it? It's not a lot of stun CC, but more so knockups and stuff and displacements. I'll see how it goes. Probably gonna have to go for Toppies. Could also go for Swifties. Maybe the dodge stuff better. Does this dog just ghost and run top every once in a while or something? Like, get a job. Whatever. If he kept fighting, I would have just killed him. So, it was smart of him to actually run away. Yeah, they gotta fix the formatting on that thing. They gotta fix that. I know it's greedy, but it's gonna let me kill the Aatrox again here without Ghost. And it also lets me, 1, walk high risk W better, and 2, dodge his Qs better. Peppermint tea. Is this guy, like, gonna leave top at some point? God. We're just playing 2v1 army. Fair enough. The Bramble made that kill against Warwick possible, like, all on its own, by the way. Because without the anti-heal, we just don't get that. He just mauls us. So, thank you, Bramble Vest. I also don't think Kayn should try his luck up here. He'll just get mauled. Kayn is level 6, just sucks him all he wants against bruisers. In his normal form. In his red form, he is basically designed to kill bruisers, and in his blue form, although he's designed to kill squishies, he's designed to kill everyone, because he just walks through walls. So TLDR, he can't fight right now, but he will be able to once he gets form. I'll just go for a shove here. Good stuff.
I'm not a savior. I'm an executioner.
Let's see if I can cyberbully this guy. Actually landed that. Yeah, that's my bad, my bad. I mean, we can fight 2v1 if he's in the mood. Ah! Wait. Oh no, he survived? Man, he just barely survived that rip. Yeah, that sucked. Almost, dude. Gotta get that attack speed. Also, the Warwick Fear stopped me from hooking to peel them, but like peel them off of him there, so he could ult. So that sucked. They just CC chained him. Wonderful.
Dominating.
It's actually crazy how much CS Singed has. Like, what? How is he been able to farm mid I guess it's against Echo and not like a ranged mage or something. But still. That's crazy. Okay. I'm not gonna proxy anymore. Warwick has just fully committed himself to camping top. Ooh, hello there.
Another carcass for the wolves.
I guess I'll get them. Perhaps I shouldn't have finished that so that they wouldn't get those 2 buffs. Because it only gives the buffs when they're all dead, right?
Be free to kill.
Can't I just...
Find
Alright. Like he dashed back in as soon as ult came back up. Oh, let's just get out of here because Warwick's just gonna run up here and kill me. I gotta remember this guy has no job, so he's gonna be here full time.
upon the bones of kings.
Okay. Let's pick this bad boy up and then finish our sheen. Oh, get our glowing moat. There we are. Bramble's doing a lot of good work here. Quite happy with that. Aatrox basically can't auto attack me if he wants the healing from his abilities at full amount. Not gonna lie, removing his auto attacks from the equation entirely sounds pretty nice. Well, not entirely. He either chooses to not attack me at all, or chooses lower healing, and he's gonna choose lower healing every time, right? Because auto attacks are not like ignorable. You gotta do them.
An ally has been slain.
Wait, did Warwick go mid? Is he bot side?
Killing
What?
spree.
What a miracle. What a twist.
Demacia will drown in blood.
Demacia will drown in blood.
Slain. Shut down. Rampage.
Freedom, anarchy, call it what you will.
If I Ghost, I could have actually caught him there. There too.
The throne doesn't
Ghost for Ghost, I guess.
putting into action it does.
An enemy has been slain.
Bit of a waste of time. Yeah, he's just not even going into
Slain.
close-ish range. Fair enough.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Huh? It actually pulled off.
Been destroyed.
I've literally walked out of every single one, so I just got surprised that it actually pulled me this time. Let's Q heal off of the Crux here.
Shut down.
It's coming. Beautiful.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
We gotta try first. Let's go. Let's go. Should be a pretty big power up here.
By my hand.
Let's get back up top and start chilling. I'm just gonna start chopping this guy up with Triforce. Chop shop Darius coming into work. Gonna cut this Aatrox down. Does this really work with Echo's kit? Because I feel like that takes too long to apply the damage, you know? I feel like just pure AP would be good. What is Cinch doing, bro? Bro is wilding. He has more CS than me. Dude, he ain't giving up. Okay. No! Bro! Okay, Annihilated. See ya. Rip. Can't kill them all, bro. At some point, you gotta do the killing. Okay. Ah! I thought I'd get away. Oh my god! No! How does he not have form already? It's 17 minutes. Did that get him form? I feel like... I think he got melee form, and he just doesn't want it anymore, or something like that, right? Because K usually gets form by like 14, 15. So, my hair is actually going... like, I've been playing my hair this whole stream. I mean, this whole recording. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta hold it back with my headphones now. I want to tie my hair eventually, but it's not long enough for me to tie just yet. Bro, what is that damage? Blood Song? What is this? What? Bro, what is that? So it's just press the attack, but for supports? On one auto attack? Huh. Supports eating good next patch, I'm assuming. Huh. Yeah. Oh, come on, dude. I hate chain CC so much. I hate it so much. Just, whatever. My bad. My bad, bro. Didn't know they had vision there. Let's just walk around with sweepers then, because I thought I could just cheese them, but turns out they knew I was there, so they prepared for it. Oh boy, needs some help. He needs some help. What are they doing here? Aatrox. They're doing Aatrox. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. On the one hand, I know he's my teammate, but on the other, the fact that that didn't, like, stun is kind of bull. I don't want to hear your stupid music, bro. Well, bro, why don't you listen to this boy band's music? The only boy band in League is Pentakill, bro. That's the only boy band. It's not a boy band, it's a man band.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah. Getting our Aatrox soon. Yeah, Vayne's gonna be a bit of a problem for me to deal with. And also, Echo's just farming Warwick's jungle now. Okay. Alright. I think I should help out here. Come on. Pyke! Pyke! Where did Pyke go? He just left, dog. Bro, Pyke just left. Bro, where are you going? just brain dead. Rs misses, lives. Dude, Pike grief there. Like, what is this? Like, he just went top and just... Like, that was grief, no? Whatever. just trolled us. Like, that was 1000% just troll. I don't really see the other side of the argument, I guess. Singed carry, let's go. Singed carry, let's go. He's dead. Alright, Singed. Keep cooking, bro. Keep cooking. He's cooking. He cooked. Go. Kill the other one. Ah, no, wait, Vane's in. I'm gonna try to get in there so that Vayne doesn't kill him. Help out on that front. You can kill my friend, bro. Fist bump. Bruh. Not bad. They should... They're gonna lose here. Echo's in. And our Roam Pike... Oh, he's actually in here. Good. Just to clean up, no? Oh. Well, I mean, at least he was there to hook. They kind of needed him to do that to win that situation out. I guess now it's even. Even Steven. Rip. Not great. I guess if you think about it, it's 3 for 3, but now they have more people on the map than us, and Warwick's is just gonna respawn, so if the enemy team wanted, they could just do Baron right here, and we couldn't do nothing about it. We couldn't do nothing about it. Yeah. I'm gonna go for, I think, DMP, and just finish my Thornmail. Yeah, these league item names. Your boy's getting old.
What I hunger for.
This guy likes collecting those things more than actually like playing the game. Just running around picking those things up. Come on, dog. Bro, where'd he go? Is this guy, does he just hate me or something? Cause he, like, he tries his best not to play with me or something. Like, he just runs away. Whatever. I'm not gonna count this guy as a player. Cause every time I go for, okay, let's just chase and kill this Echo. Cause that's like the normal human Pike thing to do. You know, move around the map, go for their free kill, etc. He just ran bot. And it's not like that's a bad kill to get, but we could literally just get this kill in 1 second and do Baron. Or at the very least get him and just roam down there still, because he's Pike and he can do that. Gotta just play myself. Singed is solid though. I'll probably just sidelane farm and just play off of him. Because that whole Vayne thing, right, him actually fighting that Vayne, he didn't just like into their brain dead and fight. He set that kill up for me, which means like he understands that, hey, you know, let's just go for these kills together. But this dude just does not. Or at the very least, he does not every time I'm involved. So from now on, I am not going to consider this Pike to be a player on the map.
A summoner has disconnected.
Why, bro? Why, bro? Does Force Nature stack fully when Warwick ults me? Because it attacks multiple times, right? So if it does so, then does each attack proc it again? difficult here. Because it is magic damage, right? It's like multiple applications of magic damage. Who knows? Let's get the third. Singed is cooking, bro. He's a little countered by the Vayne, but still. Rip. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Good. And let's get the extra move speed here. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this thing is really nice. Like, the base stats aren't that good, but the steadfast active is so great. Okay. He's actually gonna help out in this one, which is a miracle. Let's do it. Whew! You go, bro, don't worry. You're good, bro, don't worry. DW about it. Okay. Hi, fellow young kids. I'm hip just like you. I know what an emoji is. Am I not Gen Z? I'm born in 2000. Does that make me a Gen Zer? A Zoomer? Hope not. Doesn't matter. Nope. It just spawns there randomly in the middle of nowhere. Don't worry, I'll put you out of your misery. Let's get that farm. I wanted to go there, but the second I saw like the Vayne, I was like, nope. Not even trying. Not even gonna try.
These petty tyrants are weak. I am not.
You're just stupid, buddy. Sorry. I love it when Warwick players just proved to everyone how stupid they are. Good move speed from Force of Nature, though. I don't want to recall just yet. Nothing really to buy for me. I'll essentially be recalling just to get back into action empty-handed. Let's get this wave, get close to our 16, and then fight this out. Unless Singe dies. Okay, he lives. Good. Let's get in here, let's get in here, let's get in here. Bro! No! This one's a bit tricky. Gotta be careful, because they could just easily switch gears on me. Okay. So trash. Thought I got her in my hook too. That sucks. Yeah, I really thought I got her in my hook too. Let's get the Thormelon. Because going back, like recalling with just nothing bought like this is not that good. Also, I might as well get another tank item from this. Let's think. What's good? What's good? What's good? Now, I think common logic says Jaksho, but because it's a Vayne, maybe Force of Nature is better. Still on hit. Pretty cheap. Because the main issue is, like, against everything else, Jakshu would just straight up be better. I'll go for Jakshu. I'll just have to play a bit differently against Vayne. Because it's late into the game, it just doesn't make sense to get Deadman's Plate anymore. You can have, bro. We gotta work well together. Because we're 4v5. We should ideally Baron here though, but what else? Bruh. Nothing. Good. Let's get anyone. Let's go. Let's go. Well, at least we got Yuumi R and Echo R. Nice. Oof. Good stuff. Nice. Perfect. Alright, you actually won that 4v5. And I think we were a little bit instrumental in that final battle. I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out. Yep. Alright, we're back to our gameplay. We're up against Kayle top. A wonderful romp of a matchup. Let us hope that it goes well. And not mind-numbingly insane. I'm gonna go for a more tank-heavy build this match. It's gotta be really beefy, at least. At least after my first item. I'm starting to come up with like a nice build for this match because like we gotta be so tanky. They got a lot of damage here. I know that Samira and Pantheon fall off, but this Kayle is gonna be a nightmare, and if we don't tank up, she's gonna kill us relatively quickly. So I'm thinking I'll get into like a Strikebreaker, and then we can, I guess, go into a Deadman's Plate after that, and then go for full tank. Obviously, we'll see how it goes, but hopefully we kill her in lane and delay her powerfulness by a tiny bit. You want some more? Bro, they're still attacking me! Minion aggro is broken. Like, come on, dog. Better eat it.
I will not tolerate weakness.
An enemy has been slain.
Good.
The old guard will be purged.
She does have exhaust, which will make it a bit more difficult for me to kill her.
An enemy has been slain.
Something we gotta keep an eye on. Where'd my Q go? Huh. Are you serious? I should have started off with a W there, by the way, but the Morg was just there. Ugh. Gross. Whatever, I kind of miscalculated there. should have walked up further and then went for that flash, because then it would have actually killed her. Fair enough then. I'll try to freeze this wave in here and just zone her off as best as I can. I'm also assuming we need to get like a Merc Treads this game because they got a lot of CC. I was gonna say I should have packed Tenacity, but you can't like pick your runes in quick play. Like in PvE, all you can play is quick play, you don't get draft. So yeah. R.I. Pizzle. I don't hate this wave. It's pretty nice. Pretty juicy. Kayle also crucially didn't get that kill. It was the Morgana. So I'd say with this freeze, we got a pretty nice XP lead. Gotta over push a little here though. She can farm from range, so I have to push a bit more than usual for freezes at least. Also, oh yeah, I don't have my vision pings by non-PB. Rip. We don't get that 5 gold. That's a cannon. I'm gonna recall right here and then just get back to lane. Should keep pushing. Good. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, that's a pretty big CS lead right now. I mean XP lead, but also CS lead, right? Because she's been frozen out the whole time. This crashes in, I catch it. Voila. Parfait. Parfait, monsieur. That's perfect in French, right? Amuse-bouche. Parfait.
An ally has been slain.
Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
Good. Drag these bad boys back a little bit. Perfect.
Seize the beast within and become it.
No sum, so I can't really force any kills. Yeah. That was extremely ambitious. Thankfully she's not level 6. Kayle's not a champion until level 11. Yeah.
All life will be reforged in violence.
Okay. Not bad. Shouldn't have let her have that cannon XP though. That was bad.
Demacia will drown in blood.
An enemy has been slain.
Now.
Shut down.
This life will be your
Medium block almost messed me up there. Really good kill. We get her exhaust out. And she doesn't get a single bit of these minions. And they ball up right here, which means we can just freeze it again. I know I'm being really ruthless right here, but I don't know. I don't want to give this Kayle a chance to come back into the game because, like, people are always like, oh, like early game champions are annoying to fight, or they're like candy, and by candy I mean something else, but same start, you know? Like our early game champs like Darius, Olaf, and whatever are candy, but it's like playing against late game champions in the late game is even worse, right? Like playing against the late game Kayle is just, it's the worst experience ever. She just wins every single situation. So in that perspective, I'm just reciprocating the annoyingness, right? I should kill her. Good. Let's get my plates on. Gotta be careful of Pantheon. We went Collector. A little weird, but you know, different strokes, different. They're just following me, man. It's like it's preseason. Please just fix the minions, dog. Riot Video Game Corporation, fix them. No, fix them. Fix the minions. Ah! Maybe we go Triforce. I mean, I'm super duper fed. Don't really see the point of going Triforce. I mean, Shark anymore. So yeah, we're going for it. Maybe I go for a Sundered Sky too. Get that healing up. By the way, this, you should normally go for Stridebreaker, but this pivot is entirely contingent on me 1v9 carrying this game and just winning before she can scale. If I can't do that, it is a low-key Joker. It's coming.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Choice. We are all yours.
That was insane. I thought we'd go in together though. Whatever. Ugh, I was almost about to flame him there, but whatever. I should have just not gone for it. If I can't make a, if I go into a situation where I can't pull the play off alone, I shouldn't have been in that situation. Just they're just flaming some guy who doesn't even know how to play Elise. And is just trying her out. Should have focused on my own gameplay.
An ally has been slain.
We have Jace ADC, by the way. Maybe that's why Samir has 8 kills. You'd think, like, in theory, Jace ADC kind of makes sense, but I feel like against 2 champions with range, or just like, if it was just a 1v1, he'd crush everything, right? But because the supports are in, I feel like Jace AD can't really get that much done on his own. Fun character. Ghost up, which means she has her exhaust up. Likely, is Morgana here? No. That was a little insane to go for then, eh? Yeah, her red buff is gonna be really painful.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, her passive's off. This guy is not playing Kayle too properly. When you're playing Kayle, you want to like keep your passive up as much as possible, because that extra move speed lets you get away with so much craziness. irregardless of whether she had that moose, she would not have lived there. Like, that one was too crazy.
Be free
Yeah.
to kill.
An enemy is unstoppable. Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Jace with the kill, nice. I mean, even if they two both die there, it's worth it for the Samira kill. Because that's like a 950 Gs. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Let's get the tunneler in. That tunneler. It's like the name of a like a comic book character. The tunneler. There probably is one called that. I mean, there's a comic book hero called the Dog Welder. And if you know Dog Welder lore, oof, what an unlucky guy. God. Dog Welder. Like a guitar riff. I'm just making jokes for like the 3 people who know who Dog Welder is. And now more people are gonna look up what Dog Welder is. It's the stupidest thing ever. But whatever. Am I sure I want to go for Thunder Sky? Not exactly. Maybe it's best to go for a Sterax and then a Death Stance. Eh. Not even bother too much with stupidity. Also, I don't think there's enough tempo for me to just straight up freeze anymore. Because they're at our bot T2, I gotta make stuff happen. I want to brute force this turret with Triforce. I can only do it with a cannon though. Let's get this wave down.
Shut down.
Nice. Whew. Good stuff, good stuff. Doing the Q for the Sheen proc. I got the turret.
Your team has
What?
destroyed a turret.
Did I get the gold? Or did it die after I died, so it didn't give me the gold? I'm sure I had that exact amount before. Am I tripping? I'm probably tripping. There's no way it didn't give me that gold. Cause that'd be too insane, right? No way Riot Games is that. Whatever. Whatever. Because yes way. And they are. What was that? Okay, thank God I remembered my bind for turning off the HUD. Alright, we gotta get here and get some work done. Got my ghost up. Bro. I needed that. Bro. Give me reset and I kill all. And they surrendered too, dude. Why does everybody on PvFF? Everybody just like surrenders, man. Whatever. GG. Alright, we're back from our gameplay. We're up against Yone top. Let's just get right into it. This one can be a rough matchup if the Yone player is good. And I think he will have the edge in a lot of the mechanical situations because I am on a very high amount of ping. And with Yone, like all the spacing and all the dodgy stuff that he can do and you have to kind of counter with your movement gets way more difficult with ping. So I hope I can still just brute force him by taking better decisions for the fights. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. I sincerely hope that this game lasts beyond 20 minutes. If it does, I'm just going to call it and stop recording for the day, because like a lot of the matches today have just been straight up FFs. Everybody just surrenders, which is so annoying. It's because like on PBE, there's like, you can surrender if you get 3 votes out of 2. So out of a single bad team fight, you can just literally go next. I mean, it's not that bad given that like the wait time to get into the game is quite low because Champ Select is just not there. So you save 5 minutes Champ Select just to get into the game instantly, which I think is a great idea, right? I think quick play is good. But, you know, for someone like me, a content creator, it just makes my life a bit more annoying than it should be. In any case, let's get into it. One thing in this matchup is, for certain, we're not messing around with this guy early. We're not gonna go for like extra auto attacks there. The minion damage is enough. If we do go for extra auto attacks, he just kills us. I should not have tanked that. Good stuff. Yeah, because he missed that first Q, it let me kill him relatively easily. If Yone lands all his Qs, he kind of just straight kills you, but if you can dodge like 1 or 2, you can kind of secure the fight. As long as you're actually attacking him and not just running around and tanking his auto attacks. Because then, you know, you're just giving him lethal tempo stacks and signing up to die. The entity's looking quite annoying. They got a lot of range. I'm gonna go for Shojin into Sterax into full tank. I know that'll make my auto attacks a bit more sluggish than usual, but this is not a team I'm gonna get a lot of auto attacks off of, and I'm not gonna split push a lot either. I might even do Shojin into Dead Man's Plate. We'll see though. Bro, my Serpent W was about to go off. You didn't have to chomp that down. You did not have to chop that down. But it is what it is. Gank's a gank, kills a kill. Good stuff. Let's get out of here. If I shoved a bit faster, we might have been able to get a kill there. Like if I just kill out early, we just straight kill him. But it's better to just call it and not die here. Yeah. Like it's kind of a shame because Triforce is so fun to use in the new season or in the preseason. Like Triforce is so fun to use. Like because everything feels a lot more snowbally, at least like on a stat level. Like Triforce lets you just crank people down so quickly. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's play it slow then. Let's keep it chill.
scent of fear. Worlds are covered.
I'll go for the U. I'll go for you, bro. I almost said the U. But yeah. I mean, I'm here to kill, bro. Don't care who, don't care how. I'm a result-oriented kind of guy. I'm a result-oriented kind of guy. I'm out for kills. I found kills. I'm happy.
So it cannot stifle the crucible of violence.
The champ is so broken. W takes no skill to land. It should not shield on minions. I'm sorry, bro. Dumb champ. Okay, before some people get annoyed at that statement. Okay, Yone does take a lot of skill. Okay, but there's some things in his kit that just have no counterplay. To the point to where if you had an AI that played perfectly and you put it on Yone, he would just beat everything and everyone. Just because it has things in it, like Yone has things in his kit that have no counterplay. So, yeah. Well, maybe not every game. It wouldn't win every game, but it would win every lane, certainly. Like, oh, he gets a ramping move speed in his E. Or like, oh, his W is just that quickly and it speeds up with attack speed. It's stuff like that. It's just, why is it in there? To make him hard to play against. That's it. Nice. Get a Shojin. I think we can get more plates. Let's just recall and get. It followed me from there. Oh my god. If I didn't get into the bush, it would just keep following me for like a solid bit before dropping and going for the minion. That is crazy. That is crazy, dog. I will die on this hill. Minions are busted. They've been busted for a while, for months. They're busted right now in season 13. Ugh. Alright. Let's get into this minion wave. What you doing? What the dog doing? The taste of fear.
Enemy has been slain.
Fair enough.
Be free to fight. Be free to
You guys are just freezing then. You made your choice. By the way, if you're like a low elo top laner, literally just learn wave control. Like the basics of it. Just learn how to freeze. Because in lower ranks, low elo top laners let you freeze them like so often. It's crazy. Like low elo top laners let you freeze them out like multiple times per game. And if you take one of those opportunities, you get like a 20-30 CS lead each. Right? Like, if you can just learn the very basics of wave control, right? And just learn how to pull off the general techniques. If you're like a silver or gold top laner, you're gonna go a long way. Just a quick little advice from me. Ooh. Yeah, Big Papa's coming in. Big Papa's coming in. I don't care. come on. Come on. Yeah. I also missed my Qs there, which sucked for me. Should have landed those. This might be a little crack-headed, but I'm going to go for Berserker Greaves because we lack attack speed from Spear Shojin. That's just coping, by the way. I just want attack speed, and I'm coping that I'm buying Troll builds as a crutch. Troll boots. No, I mean, the whole build's okay. Okay, Sterak second. Then we get into tank. I don't know if the Nunu can beat the Yone here. Probably not. He has no R anymore. He used it at the river. Okay. Now this is doable. Thank you. I should really knock this turret down. Or let's get most of it down. I have attack speed. I have demolish. Dude, Shojin feels so nice. Like, it feels so nice. Feels great. What do you think you're doing, homeboy? That's a long turret shot. Seriously? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. He was visible in that bush. Arden killed him instantly. But oh well. Oh well. Yeah, those two turret shots really just destroyed my HP, didn't they? They really did. Whoa there. Whoa there. Hold your horses there, Buster. You got a boss battle to fight. You never gonna face me, kid. Boy, you never gonna face me, kid. Let's see what you got. Am I doing the voice right? Probably not. Oh, Ezreal should run up here to kill this Nunu, which gives me my opportunity. Never mind, I messed up the flash W.
An enemy has been slain.
Ah! I messed up the flash W. Boring. Oh well, how do you outrun me with like just boots? What else? I mean, he's also Ezreal, so he has lower move speed than Darius, so that's fun.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Wasting flash like that is quite terrible, though. Okay, what? I dropped 40 move speed lead and I didn't catch up to him. $200 Gs. Fair enough. I guess you deserved it. Okay, a few more waves and we get our Sterak. Good. But I'm more so looking forward to the DMP at this point, so I can actually catch up to this guy. He's 8 kills. Yeah. Get away, bro. Get away, bro. Okay, okay. Getting fiddled. A kill's a kill. We got Sterak for that. Nice. Yeah. Fiddle was there. Rip. Happens. Well, that's a dead owl in a hoodie, huh?
What was that?
What was that? Also, I've killed this guy so many times in a row. How is he the same level as me? I guess I'm not farming that hard this game, right? Because if I was just on the wave, if I was silent on the wave constantly, I'd be levels ahead of him already. But I'm not only missing farm, but I'm also letting him farm. And also I have to share XP with Nunu. He has to be so annoyed from this. Like, he has to be so annoyed by this point of just getting 2v1'd. I knew the W was just enough on its own, so I canceled the auto attack for it. Yo, fam squad. Can't follow up on that. Alright, now we gotta leave because they're gonna go for me, which ain't good. Can we get some anti-heal here? Yeah, this Ezreal is a bit of a nightmare. So is the rest of their team. Can I do much here even? I don't have sums. Don't think so, but... I got it, nice. We got it, boys, we got it. Yeah, that was just stupid. How did he not just attack it there? Just walk and then auto smite it. We actually ninja'd that. I'm pretty happy with that. Everyone got roped into a suicide fight though. Rip. Yeah, we can maybe do something once I get my sums, but... Nah. We can win. Dude, come on! Everyone just keeps surrendering, man. Whatever. Hey guys, me Roku here. Recording the last match. I hope it goes well. I'm probably gonna go for just a complete troll build. Look, I've been playing all night, and people just keep surrendering games at like 10-15 minutes. I can't use like 3 matches, 4 matches that I'm gonna yeah. Look, I've just been recording all night, and you can FF with 3 votes instead of just the usual 4 on PvE quick play. Probably a normal quick play too right now, but still, right? It's annoying. In any case, let's get right to it. Cho'Gath to all.
And when I hunger,
I kill. You are my prey. Rip.
Enemy has been slain.
Okay.
I won't submit to the mandate.
Did I miss some minion XP because of that? Rip.
Double kill.
This land will be your grave. To get away.
Rip. It's Rel jungle, so I can't kill her in the jungle. She's got too much CC.
Life will be reforged in
It's like a Nautilus without the counterplay. Yeah.
An ally has been slain.
Rip, buddy. You invaded the wrong champion. Oh, he's level 1? What is wrong with you? We have Pantheon support, rip. Ooh. Huh. That was a little insane for him to go for. Let's just shove and recall.
An ally has been slain.
Panther man, why? Why, bro? Why? Oh, he's just sitting him down like, why would you do that? Why would you do that, bro? Having a heart to heart. He's having a heart to heart with the Pantheon. Okay. Holy. Bro, you gotta chill. You gotta chill, bro. You gotta relax. Alright, let's sit up. Gotta crack the jaw too. That guy is dead. I'm gonna try my best to get fed, but knowing PBE, they're just gonna FF in like 8 minutes, so there's no point to even trying, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, that sucked.
It's just beginning.
That sucked.
An ally has been slain.
Find freedom from carnage.
Money.
An ally has been slain.
We gotta go for Merches this game, and also a QSS because of the Malzahar.
Has been slain.
My strength will propel.
Don't even try, bro.
You have slain an enemy.
Safety is an illusion.
Okay, that's some good gold.
Slain.
Let's recall. Let's recall. What you that? Ah, bro. This way. Like, what is that? Why are they censoring nah?
Kill a king, change the world.
Yeah, homie's dead. Homie is dead. DQSS. Only Merc Scimitar, are you serious? Wait. Just remove Silvermere Dawn. They just straight up remove Silvermere Dawn. Why? It's just utility. Aww. That's insane that they removed it. Can you get him again? Can you get him again? The slow after. Ugh. Dude, the slow after the rupture is so annoying. Cannot get hit by that. Cannot get hit by that.
Not even death can contain me.
Okay. On the bright side, I don't lose too much farm. Just beat the melees and that's it.
Seize the beast.
Double kill.
Become it.
The stupid slow. Just die. god. It's so hard to dodge that. Because you gotta just react pretty quickly to begin with. I mean, if you can't react and you have good moves, you can dodge it every time. Especially with Ghost, but... You know. 200 ping. I like how I just have that excuse to fly every time I mess up. Like, every time I mess anything up. Like, I do a bad roam, get killed completely. I have 200 ping. Bro, he has health. Holy. Gotta chop that down, don't we? Gonna go Triforce, 100 Sky. And, we'll see who's, chomping. Come on, dog. Really? Oh, so I have not seen this guy use that, like, silence thing, the Cho'Gath W. Like, at all. I used it once. There. I think.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Good. So we can get some damage off.
Executed.
Are at your door.
We had R? How do you get the mana for that? He had 80 mana. Oh, it doesn't cost mana. Oh, I forgot. It doesn't cost mana. I forgot, dude. I completely forgot. Oh, I feel so dumb right now. I completely forgot that it doesn't cost mana. Happens. Happens. Maybe we need to get a Strawberry Curry. I mean, Sterak's ASAP to get that combined tenacity going. Extra 15% can't hurt. Okay, these guys turned it around, didn't they? What? Have they just been chain killing them? Nice. This means that we won't have a surrender vote anytime soon. I hope.
These petty tyrants.
Rampage.
I am not.
Okay. Pantheon is a wild then.
Shut down.
A little bit of the funny proxy action. 6K, alright.
From its weakness.
An enemy has been slain.
Exploit their weakness.
Nice. Thank you for the assist, pal. And we get the full plate gold too. Perfecto. If you get into a fight here, I don't know how much I can do, but ooh, Maron. Yeah, should probably gotten in earlier. Okay, we got Triforce in. Let's just pick it up and go for I don't even know, bro. Okay. Just tell us that you're unemployed next time. Anyway, let's go Triforce and then I guess a Sundered Sky or something. I don't know. Get that healing in. Like, I know this is supposed to be like the tryhard Darius video, but I don't know, dude. The FFs are just mind-numbing. It's like, imagine putting, like, investing your energy and like effort into a match, and it's just like gone, right? Now imagine that happening every 10 minutes. Now imagine that throughout an entire day. It's like, it's not fun, bro. He's got a lot of health. I mean, I'll probably cut through like tissue paper. It's just not like it's not like significant health, but it's still health. So, yeah.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. Just checking to see if my audio is still working. I asked for that one. I asked for that one. I asked for that one. But it felt good. It felt good turret diving and killing this massive tank Cho'Gath. I feel even better when I get this one. Yes, I just had the craziest thought to just pair this up with an Infinity Edge.
Looks like it didn't.
Now that would be troll. That would be crazy. Can he solo kill this? He can. He has Bork if he uses W. Oh, Q. He solo kills their mid laner. Oh my god. Okay, that is crazy. That's crazy. Well, oh, sorry, bro. Sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to take your little cannon. Oh, we got our call finish. Nice. Cool. We get 100 extra, 180 extra gold out of nowhere. Once you sell this thing. Okay. That's cool. That's not. Let's see if I can get here before the Cho'Gath to block him off.
I've tolerated
Here?
gods and kings long enough.
That's the issues with being big, boy. You get hit by everything. Do not dare. Oh, dude. If it wasn't with that extra Velcro's damage, I would just kill her there eventually. Man. Kill him. Show him pain. Nice. Show her pain. Nice. Good stuff, boys. Good stuff. Bro, it's so tempting. It's so tempting. It is so tempting. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I have no enemies. We just got barely hit by that. Barely. So far, I'm happy with my Triforce gaming.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Let's get cooking then, huh? Let's get this party started.
Has been slain.
In their den. Did you think someone would save you?
Cool. Let's get this turret.
There will be no peace.
I'm full HP, I can just stick around, honestly. No need to recall. I'm just start collecting some flames though. Maybe help this Udyr out with the Herald. Steal some gold. Oh. Yeah, that bleed stack damage is pretty crazy. Whoa!
1,000 more years.
That's kind of creepy, man. What?
One dead god Kayle.
Yeah, that was that was some nightmare fuel. Holy. What are you trying to do to this game, huh? I swear to God, I hate this game so much. Oh God! I should have just flashed on him, but I wasn't sure that my W damage would be enough to one-shot him there. I should have just flashed on him. WR. Even if I died, I would have killed him. But I wanted to get that perfect ult reset and not waste my flash on him, so I could use it like a Mazlar or something. Ugh, man. Can never underestimate Jin's move speed. No matter how much you think it is, it's always more. Should we kill? Pretty sure the Q executes. Rip. Rip. Well, we're back to side lane gaming, I guess.
You can't kill.
Nice. Hope you don't mind me taking your camps then, buddy. Or just one camp. Just this one. Oh no, I was collecting the fires and then they just happened to be in my way. I'm sorry, bro. It was an accident. I should surprise this game is going on for 20 minutes. I probably should have tried harder, but experiences. Let's not push our luck too far here. Don't think anything cares. Just straight going for it. Pantheon also went in. Not good.
Shut down.
See, because he has range, he's able to match my split as a support. Thankfully, the game is gimmicky enough for me to actually catch him with that plant. And he also followed me instead of just staying behind here and like under turret range. How'd they just wipe them all out there? Well, they did. Nice. It's not fair. He flashed and ignited. No subs. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Nice. Sick him. He's dead. No! Rip. Why don't I even go here, bro? They took out a lot of the crack-hitted items. I'll just go DMP. I'll just go. Hey, yo, man, I got a DMP. Okay, this guy's gonna melt me if I go up against him, so I don't know. I'll stick to these other bozos. These other bozos. Let me off. I thought that would crit. I thought that would crit. My bad. My bad. See if we can catch some fishies here. No fishes. Right. Come on, dog. Oh, and can get some cooking done. That's 2 crits already. Oh, okay, this one's not going our way. Dude, I just crit him to death there. Like, I just one-shot it with Noxie, my auto W. Nice. A throne of corpses. Bro, that's still turret range? That's crazy. That's crazy. Do I ever want to go over DMP? Yeah, I do.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Like gaslight ourselves. We got lucky that it didn't right click us there. Like,
I won't submit to the mandates of tyrants.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
an ally has been slain. An ally has been killed. Oh no.
Order so it cannot stifle the crucible of violence.
You wanna go, bro? A little magic trick, eh? You're critting the little ones instead of the big one, bro. Come on, dog. Come on. We need some mana here. I feel like we've been wilding too much. Get that first. Good. All right, let's recall and get our DMP. Finally, we put this thing to use. Goodbye. All this has fine looking AD number though. Nice. Well, let's run down mid and end the enemy. Let's end the enemy.
Has destroyed a turret.
They cannot match the minions, huh? Oh, okay, Jin's popping off. I like you want to give them the chance to fight it out. I'm giving them the chance to clear it. Everyone deserves a second chance for rehabilitation. Like, not gonna lie, I thought the minions were gonna end it. So yeah, I should just end the game there. Well, I really have nothing to say. Very nice healing.
This war is just beginning.
So I do not have AD. I mean, come on. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Survive, bro, survive, bro, survive, bro. Come on. CC, dog. Come on. Pantheon got one shot there, no? I'm pretty sure Malice ulted him. Yeah. I don't think Magic is even like the problem here. It's definitely got to be that Jhin just dinkness with that crit. We could go Death Stance. It's not a bad option. What is this? The Steel Sigil. Collect enough and the names start to blend together. Bro, I refuse to believe that any champion made after like 2018 is part of the lore of this game. Like any champion after like Ornn isn't a part of the lore of the game. I should be able to one-shot the gym once I get my flash. But until then, it's gonna be rough ride. Rough ride down the Cuba light. Ooh, homie's got the jukes. Get out of there. We'll better get there in time. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, I think I'm just gonna end the game. Just gonna do the old and the old. Seriously? They slowed me there. That sucked. How'd they... Because this slows him, right? Wait, what? It doesn't slow anymore. Okay, that... Okay. That's the most random change ever, because the slow from Dead Man's Blade was such a, like, insignificant part of the item, too. That's so weird. Whatever. Because, like, DMP just sets up the next auto attack usually. Ugh. Bro, get out of there! This guy has so much health. How much does it give him? 1.6k? Too bad he doesn't really have a floaty place. Like, he just goes in and stays there. I think Force Nation would work better for him. Rail just solo killing our mage. Ugh. Okay, Pantheon, go off, King. Bro, I thought he was gonna go for like a game end, like a game over.
Come on, man. I was cooking there, but no. Long-range mages. Ugh. Didn't this guy die, like, just now? Or E. Use E. Range. Range. Range is so fun. It isn't. I keep treating League like a fighting game. Right? Like, I keep treating, like, League like what it isn't. I don't know, I'm having kind of fun this game though. There you go. They even have the damage to kill him? I feel like I'm the only one who can kill this guy. Never mind. What? How are they chopping this guy to bits? Jeez. Okay, I guess they do have the damage. I think that increases like his like the Phoenix damage too, right? Though in theory, it does kind of sound like a stupid option, no? Like just go for another tank item. Oh man, what a setup. He could go for that healing thing, because Udyr's like a straight up tank, no? It'd work on him. Uh-oh. Let's just end the game. They're too dead. GG. I have a soft spot in my heart for these kinds of kills. Just bonk. Get this spell cost too. Come here. Come here, doggy. Come here, boy. Okay, end the game. End the game. Before he kills us all. Did he one-shot me there? Holy. Okay, just end the game. Just end the game. Oh. Alright, GG. Finally, the video is done. I'll see what's next one. Peace out.